Welcome, everyone, to Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball as both teams are up here in Northwest Arkansas to take on Heritage High School. Girls action first, starting at 4 o'clock. The boys will follow probably around 5:30. There is a JV game going on. It's going on at this time in the auxiliary gym, so we will be on time for the start time. We're going to take a quick break and we come back. Hopefully, we'll give the starting lineups for both teams. I do want to say that we will be turning down the audio because otherwise we get flagged when they're playing music and we're not talking, so to avoid that. So we know the sound is down during this time, but we'll turn it back up close to start time and give the starting lineups for both teams as the Lady Cyclones are up first, taking on the Heritage Lady War Eagles. Cyclones and Lady Cyclones up here at Rogers to take on Heritage High School. I mentioned to you that the JV boys game is playing right now in the auxiliary gym. The girls will be on time because of that, starting at 4 o'clock. The senior boys will play at about 5:30. They move this game to make sure everybody can get home. And a couple notes for us today. First of all, since we're on the road up here and playing a team out of the 6A West, we're going to be dealing with a shot clock today, and that'll be something new for this group. Of course, Cyclones, Lady Cyclones have played with it during the Hoops for Hunger tournament. So some of these girls and boys have used it before, but when you're looking at this girls with such a young team, and of course everybody's high school age, what I mean is inexperienced team, because we have some ninth graders, we have a move-in who's playing. They haven't played with shot clock before, so it's a 35-second shot clock. It resets when the ball hits the rim. And changing the starting lineup, still without Sarah Velasquez, but we said she was getting close to practicing. She's still been working out. She is very close. They're hoping to start her or actually get her to start playing during the first conference game. I'll give you the starting lineups for the Lady Cyclones. They're going to start off with 5'6" freshman guard number 3, Brenna Burke, a 5'7" junior guard number 4, Rain Thone, 5'11" junior guard number 10, Jaden Court, 5'11" senior forward number 25, Pilar Handy, And number 35, Talia Ely, a 6-foot freshman forward. The Lady Cyclones are 5-3 on the season under first-year head coach Ryan Court. 365 wins to his credit. 360 of those coming as a boys coach. This is 17th season coaching first for the Lady Cyclones. Lady Cyclones in their road black uniforms with red and white trim. Still, they have not posted the starting lineups for Rogers Heritage. We are listening to them introducing the Lady Cyclones here. Of course, a little bit different look also again this year. You usually don't go over to shake hands before or after the game, so that's why they're kind of hovering there. It's just a lot of different rules this year with COVID. They have limited the number of people that have come to the games both on in Rogers and from Russellville, so we're happy to bring this to you here on the Cyclone booth. Lady War Eagles, number 4, that is Lily Stitt. Number 23, Carly Castile. Number 30, Jasmine Perez. Number 44, Easton Kimball. And number 15, Kennedy Blockberger. They're coached by Josh Lehman. They average 48 points a game. They've had a rough start to this year. They're 0-7 on the season, but they played some close games. They lost to Pea Ridge by 3. They lost to Van Buren, one of the conference foes for the Lady Cyclones, 59-48. They lost an 8-point game to Harrison, 11-point game to Gravett. They've really only been blown out in one game, and that was a game against Siloam Springs. They lost 55-36, another conference foe for the Lady Cyclones this year. Heritage in off-white uniforms. And we got to sit in on one of their practices today, and they said, don't even worry about the tip. I don't care if they get the tip. We're going to press after it right afterwards, and they did, and it turns into a turnover. And now we have a blocking foul called on Lady Cyclones. It's going to be on Brenna Burke. That'll be her first, and Castile hit the layup, and she'll get the and one here.
I watched Castile in practice, and she likes to drive. She won't shoot many outside shots. She likes to take it to the basket.
Free throw no good. Rebound tipped. Castile making a bid for it. She does get it and saves an offensive possession for the Lady War Eagles of Rogers. This with the basketball is Stitt. They go down on the baseline, and Perez, and they'll reverse it around. They were very deliberate in practice, talking about setting up their offense. Of course, with the 35-second shot clock, they've got to go a little quicker, but they're worried about the press of the Lady Cyclones. We'll get to that when the Lady Cyclones can press. Here's a missed 3 from the corner. Ball tipped out of bounds. It stays with Heritage. Of course, they reset the shot clock because ball hit the rim. They spent a lot of time working against the trap that the Lady Cyclones have, and they want to attack off the trap. And the inbounds pass missed who is intended for, but picked up by Stitt, taking it all the way and hitting the layup. Just like that, it's a 4-0 lead for the Lady War Eagles of Rogers Heritage. Jaden Court double team, gets it to Rain Thone. She's double teamed on the wing. Dribbles out of pressure a little bit. Back to Thone, no look pass in the corner. Here's Brenna Burke attacking baseline. Thone's open in the corner. Missed the 3. The rebound comes to Kimball. Ely almost picked her pocket with a steal there. 4-0 our score. Heritage with the lead. A runner is going to pick up a foul called on the Lady Cyclones. This will be on Rain Thone. Her first and the team's second.
Again, that's Castile taking the ball to the basket. Somehow we're going to have to get in front of her and stop her from doing that.
She's 1 of 2 from the line with 3 points, making it a 5-0 lead for Heritage. The second one's good, 6-0. Thone and Burke working to get across the timeline. Burke open, right side, 3-pointer, won't go. Thone had it, it was knocked from her hands. They're going to give the ball to Heritage. Cyclone fans below us wanted a foul. I just wanted it knocked out on Heritage, but didn't get either call. Lady Cyclones backing off. Not going to trap. As Stitt taking it all the way with the layup, missed it. There's Ely with the rebound. Burke in the backcourt. Pass ahead to Thone. Gets it to Jaden. Jaden, left side, draws a little contact, kisses it off the glass and in. No foul call, but the Lady Cyclones get the bucket. That's what we need, just to get the first points for Russellville on the board. Lady Cyclones trailing 6-2. 5:53 left to play here in the first quarter. Inbounds are in the lane. Campbell kicks it out for a three-point try. This one rattles in by Lily Stitt. She's got 5 points, and it's a 9-2 lead for Heritage. Thone in the front court. And now Burke near the top. Comes a trap. Somebody's open. It's Thone on the wing. She'll get it to court near the corner. Now on the pass, the right side of the line. Good pass and a good drive there by Talia Ailey, who made the shot. And we have a timeout called by the Lady Cyclones. Russellville trailing 9-4 here midway through the first quarter.
Yeah, Coach Court saw something he didn't like, because he didn't waste any time telling them and pointing to our offensive side. So he's seeing something on our offense he didn't quite like. A good timeout.
Russell trailing 9-4. Haven't seen the full course press yet. Really haven't seen the trap yet. They've kind of hovered around midcourt like they're going to, but telling you, Heritage practiced against that a lot. So far, it hasn't happened. Steele in the corner to Perez. Perez on the drive. Missed the shot, but we have a foul called on Russellville. This will be number 3 on the Lady Cyclones, but the first on Talia Ely. No, they're going to call that on number 25. On Pilar Handy. They give it to Handy. That's her first. And Perez going to shoot 2 free throws. First one is good.
Yeah, I like the outside ref calling that foul.
Usually on the drive of the basket, they are the ones that have that. Perez hitting both. It's 11-4 our score. Heritage with the lead. Pass is tipped, but Brenna gets it back. Had her dribble, but didn't use it. Jaden Court, cross-court pass caught by Thone along the left baseline, and we have a foul called on Heritage. This will be the first foul called on the Lady War Eagles. And that'll be on number 30, Jasmine Perez. Lady Cyclones will inbound it on the left baseline. Now's pass comes to Handy on the left wing. Back to the basket, gets it to Burke. We're playing with the shot clock because that's what their conference is doing, so they're playing with it in all their games. Three-pointer missed by Court. Heritage with it. Lady Cyclones trailing 11-4. Traveling is going to be the call there.
That was a good call.
Well, it's easy call. We saw that one. Their coach is upset about the traveling call, and he's trying to instruct the official on what a travel is. He's going to lose that argument. Cross-court pass, Burke faking the three, going to drive. A little floater from 14 is good. Brenda Burke's first basket. The Lady Cyclones cut the Heritage lead to 5. 11-6 is the score. Lily Stitt in the corner now. Castile. Passes on the three. Blockberger won't. She missed it. Ely, great block out there to get the rebound. Gives it off to Burke, and here comes Brenna in the front court. Ball knocked from her, gets it back, double team, and now we have a whistle and a foul called on Heritage. And that's going to be on number 4, Lily Stitt, her first, and the second team foul called on Heritage. Thone going to inbound the ball in the back court. This is Brenda Burke. Chasing her with a double team. She gets rid of it. Now left side of the lane, Jaden Court. And a reach-in foul. I was about to say that was going to come because of the way they were swatting at the ball You're going to get the ball the arm, and that's number 2 on Perez. 11-6 is our score. The Lady Cyclones trailing. Fouls mounting up a little bit there. That's the third team foul on Heritage. Both teams with 3, and Auburn Kime's going to check in for Heritage. 3:37 left to play first quarter. Thone. I'll lob it to Ely on the left elbow. Back to Thone. Open in the corner. Three-pointer won't go. Pilar's going to chase down the rebound in the right corner. Thone faking the 3. Taking it left side. Stops. Gets it back to Brenna. Looking inside. Pilar gets a double team. Nice little pass underneath to Ely. Missed the shot there. Heritage with the rebound. You got an open look there, though. Working the offense. Just didn't cash in with the made bucket. Castile off the backboard and no good, but she's going to go to the line for the 3rd time in this ball game. It's going to be on Rain Thone, her second. Free throw is good. She's 3 of 4 from the free throw line in this game. 5 points. 3:08 left to play in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones down 12-6. The second one's missed. The third rebound there for Ely. Gives it off to Jaden. Jaden's going to be bumped. And no, they're going to call an offensive foul. No, they say stepped out of bounds. I thought maybe an offensive foul's called. We'll take that out of bounds. We're foul, but a lot of contact. And we're sitting right above the Lady Cyclone fans. They're not real happy about a few calls. They're not real happy about that one. A little give and go underneath. The missed the shot was Easton Kimball, but she's going to the free throw line. And I said the fouls are mounting up for Heritage. They're really mounting up for Russellville. So far they've been spread out a little bit. But this is going to be on number 2 on Brenna Burke. Lady Cyclone shorthanded because of Sarah Velasquez not quite back yet. Free throw is no good. Easton Kimball, the southpaw, missing that one. But 5 team fouls called on the Lady Cyclones. Hits 1 of 2. It's Kimball's first point. 13-6 our score. Here's waiting for that first knockdown 3 for the Lady Cyclones to maybe change the outlook of this game. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Has not been a factor yet for Russellville. But this possession, shot clock down to 14 already. Court will take it baseline. Back out in the corner, double team. Tried to float it out to Pilar. She chases it down. 6 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Here's to Ely. 2 seconds, 1 second. Thone's going to get it off in time. Knocked down the 3. I think Russellville thought that was the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
Rain knocks down the 3, and that'll jolt your offense a little bit maybe.
Came at a good time.
Yeah, absolutely it did. Lady Cyclones trail by 4. In the corner, this is Kiara Jones taking a baseline against Handy. Almost traveled, but got the pass away to Kimball. Her shot blocked by Ely, but gets it back from the left block, kicks it back out. Now this is Kimes, and a hand check foul is going to be called on who? This will be on Jaden Court, her first, and that's 16 fouls on Lady Cyclones, and the next one's going to put Heritage in the 1-1, and we got 1:46 left to play in the first quarter.
Heritage shot 9 free throws. Russellville shot 0.
Bounce pass comes on the block there to Blockberger. Didn't even turn to face the basket. She would have been shocked to find nobody really was there. It was 1-on-1. She's got it back, backing her way in. Kicks it out now. Number 23, Castile, who gave it right back up. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Castile lost the basketball, got it back. Here's a three-point try by Jones. And she knocks it down coming off the bench. 16-9 our score. Heritage with the lead. Minute 15 left to play here in the first quarter. Pilar at the top. Here's Thone. Open left side. Three-pointer. That one won't go. Long rebound. Pilar's got it at the free throw line with the follow. Gets the shooter's touch. And the shooter's bounce. Lady Cyclones cut the lead to 5 once again. This time it's 16-11. 45 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Castile crossover dribble. Out to Blockberger. Her 3 try is good. Good grief. They're starting to heat up there. That's 3 or 4 made from beyond the arc. 19-11, an 8-point lead for the Lady War Eagles. There's about a half-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock at 23 seconds. There's Burke on the far side. Jaden drive, makes the shot, count it, and
good.
She draws the foul.
Good drive, good body control when she shot that.
That's going to be on number 15, Kennedy Blockberger, her first. Zariah Willis, number 12, will check in for the Lady Cyclones. This 5'4" sophomore. And as will Aaliyah Thomas, 5'9" sophomore guard, number 23, checking in for Rain Thone. Burke is also out of the game with 12.1 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trail by 6. Court's free throw is good. She's got 5 points. Court on the season coming into this game, 86% free throw shooter. That's second highest on the team. We have a buzzer buzzing. I don't know what it was. I know Lily Stent back in the game for them, but they're checking the scorebook. Not sure why, and wonder if somebody's got the wrong number. If you put down the wrong number, it could be a technical foul, and they're talking to Court. They've assessed Russellville with a technical foul for not checking in.
Well, they did the buzzer.
Well, I'm waiting to see. If it's a number that's written down wrong, it could be. They're really confusing some people. They've called a technical foul in Russellville, and it's something having to do with the scorebook, which means either somebody didn't check in or they've written down the wrong number. And the bad part about it is it's a technical foul. It's 2 free throws, and I guess it's assessed on the bench, not the coach. Both free throws are good. All right, it was, I think it was Aaliyah Thomas. They had written down the wrong number for her. Okay, so back to action. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Lady Cyclones trailing by 7. Castile might have got away with the charge there, but Lady Cyclones get the basketball anyway with 1 second. Jaden Court going to launch one. That one won't go. We've come to the end of the first quarter. Lady Cyclones down by a touchdown, 21-14. Lady Cyclones down 21-14. And what we think happened, we'll try to get confirmation of this by halftime, was they had written down number 21 for Aaliyah Thomas in the scorebook, even though she's number 23. Well, if you do that and she enters the game, it's a technical foul, I believe. But we'll check that at halftime and just find out what the deal was. But as we start in the second quarter, Heritage with the basketball. Lady Cyclones trailing by 7, 21-14. Castile lost it, got it back, kept her dribble going. A shot blocked there. Heritage picks it up out of the air, and we got a foul called on Russellville. This will be a 1-and-1 now for Heritage, as Russellville's now got 7 team fouls. This will be on Gracie Campbell, who did get in the game at the very end there of the first quarter. That's her first personal foul. And Kiara Jones shooting a 1-and-1. It's the first one to go. She's got 4 points. 8-point lead for Heritage. 9-point lead. They're killing us from the free throw line. They're not missing many. I think they've only missed 2 the entire game. Here's Aaliyah Thomas, double team, has it taken away. Long pass down the floor to Stitt. Stitt taking it all the way and hitting the layup. Stitt now with 7 points, and it's an 11-point lead. Their first double-digit lead for the Lady War Eagles. Zariah Willis gets it to court. Jaden setting up a screen. Gracie Campbell swing it over to Thomas. Thomas picks up her dribble, needs some help, gets it to Jaden. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. And Jaden lost the handle on it, and it'll stay with Russellville. I actually thought that was off us, that maybe they should have called a foul on Castile. Either way, it's our basketball, but there's only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Brenna Burke checks in, replacing Thomas. Zariah Willis has it. 3 seconds, 2. She's going to have to take a long 3. Missed that one, didn't hit the rim, and that's something that Russell's just not used to playing with the shot clock. They won't have it till next year for conference. And since Heritage has it conference, they play with it in all their home games, even non-conference, which it's up to the home team if they want to play with that or not. 6:49 left to play here in the first half is over. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 11, 25-14. Kimes giving it to Perez at the top. Guarded by Campbell. Right side, Castile. She'll launch a 3 and nothing but net. They are lighting it up from outside. That's her first made 3 of the game. They've knocked down quite a few in this first half, and they have doubled the Lady Cyclones score, 28-14. Pilar Handy at the free throw line, taking it, and whistle. She'll draw a contact. No foul called, or a foul called. No basket is what I meant to say. And Pilar going to shoot 2. That's going to be on number 10, Kiara Jones, her first, the team's 5th, and Pilar going to shoot 2.
I've got Roger shooting 13 free throws, maybe 12, but they've made 10 out of them. This is only our 2nd free throw.
I have 13 for them, so 11 of 13 for them. Free throw's good by Pilar. She's 75% on the season coming into this game. 3 points for Pilar, and the first points for the Lady Cyclones here in the second quarter. Makes them both, and now we have a sub coming in for Heritage. For Russellville, sorry. That's the stoppage, and Gracie Campbell will check out. Ely in for her.
Now here comes our full court press.
Yeah, we didn't see this in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing by 12. This is what Heritage was worried about and really worked on in practice just an hour and a half before this game. They were out here on the floor working on it. They beat down the floor easily. They have 25 seconds to shoot. Left side. Thought they were going to pull the trigger on the 3 there. They tried to go inside. Ball knocked away by Ely. Good job by Talia. Good hands there. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Something about that press. Even if you don't get the steal, you can eat up time on that shot clock, and they don't have as much time to get a play going. And bounce pass comes to Kimball. Leaving now right side, Stitt, 3-pointer. Hey, they missed one, but they got the follow shot no good. Ely got the block. I think she also picked up a foul. If so, that'll be Ely's first. It is. That's her first, and the 9th team foul. It's a 2-shot foul anyway for Easton Kimball. She's made a living at the line so far in this first half. As she knocks down that one, she's now 4 of 5 from the line. All her points have come from the charity stripe. 29-16, Lady Cyclones trailing by 13, make it 14. Kimball missed her first, and she's hit her next 5. This is Rain Thone. Bring it up the floor for Russellville.
Oh, man.
Ely bumped there.
Pretty hard.
We got it back to Thone. Here's Jaden, runner in the lane. The shot won't go, but picks up the foul. She's going to shoot 2. This will be on number 30, Jasmine Perez, and that's number 3 on her. Perez only has 2 points in the game. They may be looking to pull her out, and they are going to put in Jones for her in between Jaden's 2 free throws. First one's good. She got 6 points, does Jaden, in the first half. Second one's good. Boy, when you're behind, the free throws can really be big. And a steal by Russellville. Jump ball is going to be called. It'll belong to Lady Cyclones. Good job by the Lady Cyclones there. Jaden Court tying it up. So those free throws can be huge in a comeback because you're scoring without the clock moving. Lady Cyclones getting the first steal in the backcourt there. Court gets the inbounds pass on the baseline. Little jumper rolls off the iron. Jones with the rebound. Russell not able to cash in after the turnover. Trailing by 12 here. This is Lily Stitt, number 4, and now Jaden Court going to tie him up again. This one belongs to Heritage. One official signaled Russell a ball, but we just had a jump ball. I think the scoreboard forgot to make the switch there.
That can easily happen when you keep the ball down around your waist. You get tied up.
Stitt had it, gives it up to Jones. Castile on the left side will take a baseline. Double team now without a dribble. Floats that up top. It was a loose ball, but picked up by Stitt. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Double teamed is Jones and whistle a foul. Called on Russell with 7 seconds on the shot clock. You hate the fouls, but you really hate it when it's less than 10 seconds on the shot clock. You always feel like they got bailed out. Waiting to see who the foul's called on.
I think it's on Burt.
He called the wrong number. Okay, I don't know what number he said, but they said there's no number out there, and then he had to look and see, and that's number 3 on Brenna.
Yeah, I should call a technical on the official then. You got the wrong number.
Kiara Jones shooting 2 because it's a double bonus time. Any foul called on Russell that sends Heritage to the line will be 2 free throws. First one's good. She's now 3 of 3. 3 of 4. She has 6 points. Jaden with the rebound. Lady Cyclones trailing 31-18. Going to take a while to finish this first half with all the fouls getting called now. Kennedy Blockberger, that's her second, and Russell will finally get to go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. 4:48 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing by 13, 31-18. Free throw's no good. Heritage with the rebound. Castile in the backcourt will float in the front court and be taken away by Pilar Handy. And now Russell was in transition. They've stopped it because the shot clock didn't reset. Boy, you hate that because Russell was kind of in transition there, but they didn't reset the shot clock quick enough, and they want it at 34. So instead of at 35, they want to put it at 34.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
1 second? Come
yeah,
on.
Yeah. I don't think Russell was worried about the shot clock on that one. I think they were. Yeah, that's Russell was in transition there. That's odd. Not seen that before. Phone has it, so they set the shot clock to 34 instead of 35. Kind of confused on that one. Jaden at the free throw line. Looking inside to Ely. Ball was tipped out of bounds. The last touch by Easton Kimball. It'll belong to the Lady Cyclones underneath. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Russell trailing by 13 here, 31-18. with 4:23 left to play here in the first half. Thone inbounding it, gets it into court. She's now at the top of the key with 16 seconds to shoot. Jaden, pull-up jumper. 15 is good. Russell trailing by 11. They were late starting that shot clock there. Castillo going to cross the timeline with a pass. Ahead now, this is Jones. Kicks it out, Stitt, three-pointer, no good. In the corner, Brenna's going to chase it down. Long pass ahead, goes through the hands of Jaden, but straight to Thone. Right place, right time for Rain. Inside, great pass. Ely missed it. Her follow, though, that one won't go. Now we have a foul underneath, and I'm not sure what the deal is. Oh, we have we have an injured player. Like, I didn't see any foul called. But we have an injured player, Castile, who's over on the other end. I didn't even notice it, and she's favoring her right ankle or right knee.
I think they called a foul on Ely. Anyway, he put his hand up in a fist.
Well, the official at half court had his hand in open palm, so it is a official's timeout now. But yeah, I'm confused on that. I don't see another foul posted on Ely.
Maybe not.
Okay, so there's no foul. They just call it injury timeout. Ely is checked out of the game now, and Gracie Campbell's in for her. Castillo draws a round of applause as we're over on the Cyclone side.
I think Castillo she's going to the locker room.
Yep. Walking off under her own power. Lady Cyclones trailing 31-20.
Man, we got to have those shots underneath the basket.
And Russell wasn't out on the floor. They just gave the ball into Heritage. Lady Cyclones coming out of the huddle there. They didn't give them any kind of warning. Here's a three-point try, missed. Campbell trying to get the rebound, a scramble for the loose ball. It'll be a jump ball to belong to Russellville with 3.5 to go here in the first half.
These officials have leave a lot to be desired. They're just not. Somehow they're just a little bit of half a bubble off center tonight. Apparently some of the Russellville fans agree with me.
Illegal screen called on Russellville. This will be on I believe it's on Gracie Campbell. We're going to wait to see. It is on Gracie. That'll be her second. No free throws on illegal screen. And Gracie will check out with 2 fouls. In for her will be number 14, Paige Thomas, the 5'11 junior, her first appearance of the game. Russell trailing by 11, 3:14. 3:14 left to play in the first half. Cross-court pass comes to Stitch. She'll launch the three from the left side. In and out, no good. Rebound goes straight to Kimball, and she puts it up and in. It's her first made field goal of the game, but she's made 5 free throws, so 7 points for Kimball, and it's a 13-point lead for the Heritage Lady War Eagles. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Thone on the baseline. Shot up, rattles in. Rain Thone has 5 points. Lady Cyclones within 11. Like to get this single digits before the first half is over. Stitt in the front court. Gets it back now, Blockberger. Left side, here's Perez launching a three. Nothing but net. Boy, they are so hot from outside. Unbelievable. 14-point lead for Heritage. 2:19 left to play in the first half. Thomas inside to Handy, takes it right side, lost it, trying to get it back, and a steal there by Perez. Heritage has it on the move. Kimball in the front court. Now on the right side is Jones, leaving it for Stitt. Three-pointer, no good. With the rebound is Pilar Handy, and a jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Heritage underneath. And I'm trying to check and see. I don't see anybody for Heritage with more than one made three-pointer, but they've got 5 or 6. They're all just spread out. Not just one person. It's the team has been knocking them down. Blockberger gets it to Jones. Cross-court pass to Stitt in the corner. Now going inside to Kimball. Right back out into a double team by Perez, and she traveled with it. I was surprised they kicked it right back to a girl that already had 2 players on her, and now we have a timeout. I don't know what the official stopped play, and I think, I'm not sure. It looked like he gave a warning for being out of the box to Heritage coach, but I'm not sure if that's what the call was. So I don't know what the stoppage of play was. That's just a guess. Minute 35 left to play here in the first half. 26 seconds on the shot clock, though. There's Jaden with it to Thone. 21 seconds to shoot. Lady Cyclones trailing by 14. Inside to Pilar. And goes up with it. Missed the shot. Kimball with the rebound. Heritage. Pass ahead. This is Stitt. Stitt feeding it now to number 10, Jones. Back to Lily Stitt. Crossover dribble, almost lost herself. Kimball at the high post. 21 seconds to shoot. Cross-court pass. Stitt was open but won't take it. Now here's Perez on the drive. Too hard off the backboard but drew the foul, and this is going to be on who? This will be on number 14, Paige Thomas. Her first shooting foul, so Perez going to the free throw line to shoot 2. This free throw is good. 37-22 our score. Heritage with the lead. Ely will check in along with Gracie Campbell. Handy checks out. Missed free throw, but Heritage gets the rebound. That can kill you, 3-pointer. That one won't go. Kimball with the rebound. Extra chances there for Heritage. 3-pointer from the top, no good. Comes straight back to Lily Stitt in the lane. Her shot, little flat, won't go. Campbell will take the rebound. Say, I've got this. 39 seconds left to go in the first half. There's about a 7-second differential there between that and the shot clock. 23 seconds to shoot. There's Gracie Campbell at the top. They better not give her too much room. She's knocked down 3 threes this season. And pass tipped out of bounds. It belonged to Russell with 15 seconds on the shot clock. And for the first time is Jada Robinson, number 2 for Heritage. There's Rain Thone near half court, watching that shot clock instead of the game clock. 7 seconds. There's Jaden Court, pull up, won't go. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by Russellville. It'll belong to Heritage with 8.7 seconds left to play in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailed by 7 at the end of the first quarter. They trailed by 15 here. There's 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Stitt pass is knocked away by Court. They get it back. Robinson, runner from 3 is no good. We've come to the end of the first half with our score, Heritage 37, Lady Cyclones 22. Lady Cyclones trailing 37-22, and that's the totals that I'm looking at, 37-22. I'll bet you that you're looking at a total of 19-5.
I tell you.
Because I know you, I know that's what you're going to talk about.
Yeah. Rogers has shot 19 free throws and made 14 of them.
I have them 15 for 19.
Yeah, maybe they are 15
Yeah,
or
either
19.
way, that's a lot of free throws and a lot of
We have
fouls.
shot 6 free throws.
Wow, okay, you're right, it is 6.
And
it is
we're
6.
5 of 6 from.
Yeah.
So that's.
I missed the N1 there.
That's a little bit off for me. For some reason, I have a big question mark.
Well,
comes up.
the bad part, let me say this, the bad part about that isn't just the free throws, it's the fact that Brenna Burke has 3 fouls, Gracie Campbell has 2, and the Lady Cyclones already down, of course, with Velasquez, and so the fouls will really start to mount up. They're gonna have to adjust to the officials and change the way they play, especially the second half, so they don't get in foul trouble before the fourth quarter even starts.
Yeah, and you're right. You got to adjust to the official, but these 3 officials, I don't know if you can adjust to them because they seem like they're just having all kinds of problems, not only with the scores table, but with with the coaches as well. So I don't know. I just the officials are just. I hate to say this to the people out there listening. They're just rubbing me the wrong way. I'd probably pick up another technical if I was coaching, but glad I'm not. But the good thing is I got some fans agreeing with me, so and I know that because I hear them yelling at the officials. 3 points, Russellville's hurting. We're only 1 of 6 from 3-point. We've got to open it up on the outside. The thing that Rogers is doing, they're double teaming the person with the ball, and it's hard to shoot an inside shot. So we're going to have to open up that middle, and the only way we're going to be able to do that is knock down some threes. 1 of 6 won't do it. Whereas Rogers, I've got them 5 of 15. Now they lit it up 3 of, let's see, what do I have? 3 of 5 that first quarter. Then this second quarter, they were only 2 of 10. So they cooled off a little bit, but still, I'm not concerned about that. I'm more concerned about Russellville lighting it up, and we've got to do that this second half.
Yeah, of their 5 made threes, nobody's hit more than 1. And in fact, only 1 player for them has more than 1 field goal. They have done their damage from the free throw line, and that's where they've hurt the Lady Cyclones. Like I said, I have them 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right. I have them 14 of 19, so 14 points from the free throw line, and you're down by 15 here, and that's hurt Russellville in that first half. Lady Cyclones in that first half were led by Jaden Court. She has 9 points in the first half, 5 points for Rain Thone, 4 points for Pilar Handy, 2 points for Brenna Burke, and 2 points for Talia Ely. Ely leading the Lady Cyclones in rebounds. She had 5 in that first half. For Heritage, they were, like I said, scoring spread out because of threes. Castile, who went to the locker room injured there late in the second quarter, has 8. Kimball and Lily Stitt with 7. Stitt is the only player that has more than 1 made field goal. 6 points for Jasmine Perez. Lady Cyclones trailing here at the half, 37-22. Want to mention to you that the next time both these teams will be playing will be a week from tonight, and I should say a week from tonight, but it's going to be an afternoon game. On Tuesday of next week, the Lady Cyclones will host Rogers at 2 o'clock. Now, the boys will not play Rogers. They actually will play Shiloh Christian. It'll be after the girls play Rogers. So the girls will play Rogers at 2 o'clock. The boys will play Shiloh Christian at 3:30. Then the very next day, Wednesday, both teams will host the Catholic schools from Little Rock. The girls hosting Mount St. Mary's at 2 o'clock, and the boys will host Little Rock Catholic at 3:30. So back-to-back days of Cyclone basketball and Lady Cyclone basketball on the afternoon there at Cyclone Arena, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Lady Cyclones trailing here at the half, 37-22. Got some work cut out for them, but if there's a team that can do it, it is the Lady Cyclones. They got to get things going and knock down some outside shots. And we're going to take a break and come back. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball. On the technical foul, we found out what had happened is they had an old roster of Russellville's, and they had Aaliyah Thomas listed as number 21. That's what they had put down in the book. Now, someone from the coach, actually it's supposed to be the head coach, but the official's supposed to come over and make sure the head coach does it. But somebody from the Russellville staff is supposed to check off and make sure that's all okay. We believe that's what had happened. So they had Aaliyah Thomas as number 21. When she checked in the game, it was number 23. It's a technical foul on the bench, leading to 2 free throws, and that's what warranted that technical foul. So we've seen that. I thought we saw that this year. Maybe it was last year at the Cyclone Arena. But anyway, that was a technical foul on the Lady Cyclones in that first half. Russellville trailing here, 37-22. The clock that I'm looking at shows 1:07 left to play, left in the first half, and Lady Cyclones still in the locker room. And so they have a lot of things to talk about, I'm sure, and a lot of things to fix quickly. And, the Lady Cyclones just had one of their poorest shooting first halves, and so maybe it'll be followed by a hot shooting first half. Heritage not playing like a team that's under 500. They played extremely well, hit their free throws when they began the opportunity, knocked down 5 threes in that first half. And now we see the Lady Cyclones coming out on the floor here to start the second half. And I believe it'll be Russellville basketball, but I don't trust the scoreboard there because of because it was messed up once in the first half.
They're pointing toward Russellville's end of the court, so
it'll be Lady Cyclone basketball to start the second half, trailing by 15. Rain Thone, Jaden Court, Talia Ely, Brenna Burke, and Pilar Handy on the floor for Russellville, the original starting 5. Waiting for the clock to reset. That's what we're waiting on. And they get it reset, and Rain Thone will bring it across the timeline for Russellville. Appreciate you joining us here. Live basketball action starting at 4 o'clock tonight. And to make sure everybody get home safely, you never know what the weather's going to do, especially up here in northwest Arkansas. Faking the 3 was Thone. Looked inside for Jaden. Fed it right back to her. I don't think Rain will pass on too many of those open looks. There's Pilar from the top of the key. That's 3 missed. The rebound comes to Perez. Castillo, who left the second quarter injured, is in the game. Good to see her back. You don't want to see anybody get hurt. She's number 23, faking the 3 there. Almost stumbled her pass, deflected, but straight into the hands of Kimball. And then Perez loses the handle on it. Handy's going to pick it up for Russellville. She's without a dribble. She gives it off to Brenna Burke. Steps into a 3 there. Missed that one. Long rebound. Russellville's going to get it. Brenna Burke had a knock from her hands. And there's Jaden Court picking it up for Russellville. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Ely's calling for it. Can't get her to a cross-court pass. Comes to Thone. Left side three-pointer, no good. There's Ely on the right block. And they say she dribbled it on the end line.
They're giving Ely a hard time underneath that basket. Defensive person is. I'm expecting a call any time, but who knows?
Well, it's been whoever's been posting up there, because the first possession for Russellville, they had Jaden posted up there on that right block, and they were double-teaming her. So whoever's on the block there, Kimball, wide open for the layup, and she was too wide open. Missed it there. Here's Handy in the front court with Jaden on the right side. Handy's posting her up. Double teamed, and now we have a whistle and a foul underneath. The official out on the wing called it, and I didn't see who he called it
30,
on.
number
okay,
30.
Number 30.
And it was a late call.
That's on number 30. That's Perez. That's her 4th. And so they're going to sub in, and the one official was kind of waiting because he knew they probably needed to sub in here. And he was waiting, but the other official had almost given the ball to Pilar. So they do sub in because Perez needs to come out. Off the inbounds pass, Jaden's shot no good. And whistle foul called on Pilar Handy on the rebound. That'll be her 2nd. First team foul called on Russellville. Into the game there during that was Tiana Corsia. Number 24, she's got the basketball right now. Did not play in the first half. It was knocked away by Thone, but out of bounds. Lady Cyclones trailing 37-22. That was our halftime score. Nobody scored here in the first minute and 48 seconds. Again, we're playing with a shot clock because they're going to play with it in the 6A West, so Rogers Heritage plays with it in all their home games, even in non-conference. Russell will be getting that as their conference rule next year. Ball tipped out of bounds. It stays with Heritage. It'll be a 20 seconds on the shot clock. Brenna Burke on the floor. Got to be careful. She's got 3 fouls. 2 fouls for Handy and Campbell. 18 seconds to shoot. This is Blockberger. Her pass intercepted by Thone. Ahead to Jaden. Takes it all the way. Layup good. Jaden Court's in double figures with 11 points. We have a timeout called by Coach Lehman of Rogers Heritage. Double figures for Jaden Court. She scored double figures in every game except one. That was the last game against Fayetteville. Lady Cyclones trail 37-24. And that's the first timeout used by Heritage.
Well, we can see what that pressure defense Russellville, the Lady Cyclones, has put on Rogers, that full court press. It's getting to them right now. So if we can keep that up, we got a good chance of turning this thing around.
And that play, Rain Thone just intercepting the cross-court pass and immediately looking up to try to find who was running the floor. It happened to be Court. And this back here is Blockberger. Pass in the front court is knocked out of bounds by Pilar. Heritage inbound it right at the end of the bench. They have the benches spaced out. They have all the stands pushed, the extra stands on both sides pushed in. Everybody's a little higher than normal because of COVID this year. Kennedy Blockberger looking inside for Kimball. Gets it back out to Lily Stitt. This is Blockberger. Bounce pass hits the foot of Ely with 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Russellville's really jumping into passing lanes, trying to intercept one of those passes. They're doing a good job.
They're resetting the shot clock to 15 because it kicked ball. Bounce pass comes to Stitt over on that far corner. Bounce pass deflected by Jaden, and then Jaden takes it away. Racing the other side, draw some contact, and that's going to be a foul called on Castile, who was just basically in no man's land to make any kind of defensive effort there. The only thing she could do was kind of foul, but she did by getting in the way, and Jaden drew the contact. She'll be shooting 2 here. She's 3 of 4 from the free throw line in this ball game. The free throw is good. She's got 12 points on the night. We have senior boys action coming up after this. Both boys and girls teams will be playing 2 home games next week on back-to-back days, Tuesday and Wednesday in the afternoon. Second free throw is good. Jaden has 13. Castile was double teamed, gets the pass off to Corsia, and now here's Blockberger. She'll cross the timeline, back to Castile. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Castile will launch a 3. That one's good. Boy, it just rips your heart out when they do stuff like that. She's got 11 points. First Heritage player in double figures, and the first Heritage player to knock down more than 1 3. They've really spread their outside shooting around. They have 6 made threes by 5 different players. Pilar Handy calling for the ball on the block. Double team, triple team. Cross-court pass comes to Burke. Thone goes inside to Ely. Nice feed. Ely's shot is up and in. Burke caught that. They were all over her, but they weren't facing the basketball, and it's a wonder. It almost hit the defender. 40-28. Lady Cyclones trail by 12. Ball knocked away by Pilar Handy, and they cross the timeline right at 9 seconds. Watching the shot clock there. Deflected pass by Ely. Ely with the steal. Lady Cyclones recovering nicely on that to knock the ball away and get the steal. Here's Burke. Goes inside for Pilar. Double teamed along the baseline. Looking, nothing there. Going to dribble towards the middle of the lane. Kisses one off the glass. Pilar Handy with 6 points, and the Lady Cyclones are within 10. And we have a timeout called by Rogers Heritage. 3:57 left to play here in the third quarter. Our score 40-30. Heritage with the lead. Lady Cyclones
Getting
cut
a
the
round
lead
of
to 10 after trailing by 15 at the end of the first half.
And the Lady Cyclones getting a round of applause from the fans that have showed up here at Rogers.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
We can hear the Rogers coach. He is, I tell you, they worked on this. They did a good job on the first half. The press did not bother them at all. But he is really on his team about how they've handled that. And it really wasn't the press on that last one because they beat the press. But when they attacked, the Lady Cyclones were able to get back in time, and it was Ely with the steal there. Russellville trailed 37-22 at the end of the first half. They trail 40-30 here. So they've knocked it down from 15 to 10. It's a 8-3 run. They haven't given Heritage knock the time off. They should have 3 timeouts left. Russellville should have 4. It's their second one used in this quarter. Corsha to Castile in the backcourt. Castile will break the timeline there. And gets it to Robinson, who had checked back in. Castile, and we have a whistle and a foul call. Russellville is almost off to the races there. That'll be on Jaden Court, her second, and the team's second. 3:43 left to play here in the third quarter. Russell trailing by 10. Castile guarded by Jaden. Pushing her to that right side. Now Robinson has it. She double teamed in the corner to Corsha. Boy, that was almost over and back. They almost threw it in the back court. Not quite, though. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Robinson in the corner to Kynes. Kynes three-pointer. This one short. Rebound. Whistle. Foul called on Russellville. This will be on Jaden. That'll be number 3 on Jaden. And they're going to inbound it on the right baseline. That's a third team foul called on Russellville. Number 3 on Jaden. Robinson, and she traveled. Do we have a sub? I don't know why they blew the whistle.
I don't either.
If I was looking to see if there was a substitute. I didn't hear the horn or anything. They blew the whistle first. So Russellville can cut it to single digits with a made basket here. Rain Thone misses the shot, but she's going to go to the free throw line. This will be Rain's first trip to the line. This will be on Jada Robinson, I think, but okay. It is on Jada, her first. Rain Thone, 75% free throw shooter on the season, has 5 points, all coming in that first half. Knocked down a 3 in the first quarter and a 2-pointer in the second quarter. Misses that shot there. A couple substitutions coming in for Heritage. Number 30, Jasmine Perez, back in the game with 6 points. And number 4, Lily Stitt with 7 points. Number 4, she's also in the game. 3:05 left to play third quarter. Free throw is good. Thone makes 1 of 2. She has 6 points. The Lady Cyclones are within 9. Kimes in the backcourt. Perez ahead to Castile. So they break the press here. Castile not going to stop. Kicks it out. There's an open 3 in the corner by Lily Stitt. This one rolls in. 10 points for Stitt.
As good as they've been shooting threes, we're going to have to get a hand in their face over there.
Look, if you press, you're going to take the good with the bad. The good is you might get a turnover. The bad is if they beat the press, they're going to get some open looks like that. We have a dead ball, and I'm not sure what the kick ball. Okay, so reset the shot clock. Russellville, benefits there. You might give up an open three-pointer every now and then, but it's been working for Russellville. They'll take it because they've gotten a few steals off the backcourt pressure. Pilar Handy, cross-court pass to Burke. She's on the left wing looking inside, but they're double-teaming Ely. Just close enough to Burke where she can't pull the trigger on the 3. The bounce pass is going to be intercepted. Kimball in the front court. This is Stitt. A bounce pass trying to go back to Kimes, and she Gets the basketball back. We have a foul called on Rain Thone. This will be number 3 on her. And the 4th team foul on Russellville. Gracie Campbell checks in, replacing Brenna Burke. Burke playing almost 6 minutes of that third quarter, not picking up a foul. That's good because she's got 3. Picked those up in the first half. Russellville trailing by 12, 43-31. This is Perez picking up a dribble, bounce pass, picked up by Kimes. Her drive shot blocked by Ely. And Ely, she's questioned one of the other officials. She's, I thought I got a clean block. And so I think he's explained to her what he saw. That's number 2 on Ely. And I guess it wasn't a block shot. It was a block pass because it's not a shooting foul. 15 foul on Russellville off the inbounds pass. Stitt knocks down the 3. Boy, they're heating up. That's her second 3 of this quarter, her 3rd for the game. She's got 13 points. Just like that, Russellville cut it to 9. It's back up to 15. Russell really struggling to find some offense outside of transition. And now foul called on number 1, Auburn Kimes. And that's her first. And she was guarding Jaden Court, who was posting up on the right block. 46-31, Russell trailing. Thone catches the inbounds pass, backs it back out. On the right wing is Jaden Court. Court step back, won't shoot it. They'll swing it around left side. Jaden won't pass on the 3. Thone misses the 3, but there's Ely with the rebound at the high post. Kicks it to Pilar Handy in the corner. Thone at the top of the key. 1:08 left to play here in the third quarter. And now holding foul called on number 23. That's Carly Castile, her second.
Well, they've been doing that all night long, and why they just picked it up now and started calling it, it's maybe Coach Court said something to them.
They've called 2 on this possession. Inbounds pass comes to Thone. Gets it to Pilar Handy, faking the 3, taking it in the middle of the lane. Runner off the glass and in. Count the basket. She drew the foul there. She's got 8 points. And Easton Campbell picked up her first personal foul there, number 44. Only player in foul trouble for them is Jasmine Perez, number 30. She has 4 and 6 points. She's not been their leading scorer. Free throw won't go. First miss by Pilar in this game. Lady Cyclones trail by 13. Castile gets to Kimball. Back to Castile in the front court. In the final minute of the third quarter, foul on her way to the basket. Castile's going to shoot 2. And this will be on number 30, Gracie Campbell, her 3rd. 11 points for Castile. She is 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Going to shoot 2 here. Knocks this one down, has 12 points. Their second leading scorer tonight. Number 1 for them is Lily Stitt, number 4, who has 13. Kennedy Blockberger, number 15, in the game for Heritage. Lady Cyclones trailing 47-33. 47 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Second free throw is good by Castile. She has 13. About 11-second differential. Here's a 3-point try by Gracie Campbell, her first basket of the game. Her knocking down that 3. Castile in the front court. Shot clock is off, 26 seconds left. Cross-court pass intercepted by Pilar. Russell can play for one shot here. Trailing by 12. Campbell, bounce pass inside to Ely, works the middle, kicks it out to Jaden. Jaden on the right wing, 11 seconds to shoot. Steps into a 15-footer that won't go, but drew contact. This will be on number 1, Auburn Kimes, her second. And Court going to the free throw line to shoot 2. 13 points for Court in this game. She's 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 8.3 seconds left in this third quarter. Free throw's good. I think Russell fans outnumber Heritage fans here.
I think so.
But you got to realize the JV game's going across the way, so it may not be that way for varsity boys. We'll have to wait and see. Second free throw is good. Lady Cyclones within 10, 48-38 with 8.3 left. This is Kimes. Wow.
Boy, that was quick.
Wow, it's a touch foul.
My
That's
goodness.
number 3 on Pilar Handy, and that'll put them on the line to shoot 1 and 1.
That was so quick.
Yeah, it just didn't seem like there was enough there to call that. So we'll do 1 and 1 for Kimes. Missed it. 6 seconds left. Lady Cyclones with it. Here's Court with 2 seconds. 1 second. And can't get the shot off in time. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. Heritage 48. The Lady Cyclones 38. Well, Russellville trailed by 15 at the end of the first half. They've cut it to 10. The closest they've been is 9 points. And they're down by 10 here. One more quarter to play. Lady Cyclones trail by 10. Well, made a little bit of a move, a little bit of headway in that third quarter. They still got a hill to climb. One more quarter to do it. Trailing by 10 here as we start the final quarter of play. Castile gives in the corner. Cross-court pass. Out to Blockberger. Three-point try for Stitt. This one off the mark. Rebound, steps out of bounds. Perez trying to save it in bounds, but she stepped out of bounds, and so belonged to the Lady Cyclones. Appreciate you joining us this afternoon. Lady Cyclone and Cyclone basketball. Again at 4 o'clock with the girls' game. We have senior boys coming up after this. Thone in the front court. Russellville trailing. They've trailed this entire game, trailing by 10 here. Jaden Court taking it all the way off the glass, no good. Tipped out by Ely, but chased down in the corner there by Kimball. That's Lily Stitt in the front court to Castile. Double team pressure, and it causes a turnover.
Yeah. Threw the ball away. That's great.
7:13 left. We'll keep you up to date on the time because you're down 10. Both teams will be in the 1 and 1. From here on out, double bonus will be 10 fouls. Both teams committed 7. And we're playing with a shot clock. It's down to 22 right now. Court will take it baseline. Step back, 15-footer from the baseline won't go. Heritage blocking out to get the defensive rebound. Castile gets in the corner to Stitt. And now whistle foul is going to be on Jaden. And this will be number 4 on her. She's got to be careful here. 1 and 1. That's the one good thing. Well, it's never good to be down, but the one good thing might be working our favor is the fact that with the shot clock, they can't just run time off the clock. They do have to run their offense. And this one puts Blockberger on the free throw line. One of the few that have not been to the line. She missed the front end of the 1 and 1, but Kimball with the rebound. Shot knocked away by Ely, and then the follow is going to be a foul called on Talia Ely. That'll be number 3 on her. Goodness, those offensive rebounds on free throws will kill you. That is number 3 on Talia, and Kimball going to the free throw line to shoot a 1 and 1, as that's the 9th team foul. This will be their last 1 and 1. Free throw is good. Everything here from here on out will be double bonus. 49-38. Lady Cyclones trail by 11, make it 12. 9 points for Easton Kimball. 50-38. Russellville trailing. 6:33 left in this ball game. 26 seconds on the shot clock. There's Gracie Campbell. Tried to give the pass to Ely, a little bit behind her. Pushing up the floor is Stitt. Right side shot, no good. Too hard off the backboard. Castile with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Perez. She'll take it in the lane and whistle a foul called on Russellville. This will be on Pilar Handy, and Russellville going to be in some foul trouble, but it's near the end of the game. You got 4 fouls on Pilar and Court, 3 fouls on Gracie Campbell, Talia Ely, Rain Thone, and Brenna Burke. Free throw is no good there by Perez. She is now 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 6:16 left. Second free throw is good. It's 1 of 2. She's got 7. 51-38. Lady Cyclones trailing by 13. Thone working it right side. Gets it to Jaden Court. Step back still with the dribble. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now blocking foul is going to be called on Castile. She did not agree with that, and a technical foul has just been called on Lehman. Coach Lehman of Heritage. He came out of the coaching box, and remember, he's already been warned. He came out and yelled near the half court, and after that, and I tell you, it was a blocking foul. He's the furthest one from it. It was a blocking foul because they stepped into her. They were riding her hip, and they stepped in front of her. You're supposed to give the opponent a half a step. Now, because of this time, we know we're supposed to shoot them in order, so you got to shoot the 1-and-1 first. But it wasn't these officials that messed that up. Here's the 1-and-1, and then Russellville's coach Ryan Court can pick who he wants to shoot the 2 technical free throws. The first free throw is no good, so that foul's done. That foul went on Castillo, who has 3, and now the 2 technical free throws will both be taken by Jaden Court. That makes the first one. And the Lady Cyclones get the ball. That's also a good thing about that.
He's crossed the line again.
Yeah, he is talking to the official. He was trying to say he was close enough, but he was almost to half court. He wasn't quite to half court, but he was close to it.
I mean, they're shooting.
Well, how come we're getting an extra here?
Was she in a shooting foul?
Maybe they said there's shooting foul. Okay. I didn't think she was. Maybe she was. I don't know.
Hit 3 or 4.
I think they messed that one up because they only have 9 fouls. They only have 9 fouls on Heritage, and we weren't, unless they haven't posted it yet. That might be it. They have not posted the double bonus yet. So either way, you make 3 of 4 from the line, and you get the ball. So Lady Cyclones, with the 3 made free throws by Jaden Court, has cut it down to 10 once again, 51-41. And I mean, of course, I'm going to say it was a good call because I'm a Russellville fan. But one thing you can't dispute is he did. Coach Lehman had gotten out of the coaching box and got near half court. And he's already been warned, and that's why it was an automatic technical foul. And he was upset about the call. He was not yelling at his player. Sometimes they'll kind of give you a little bit of leeway there if you get out of the coaching box, but you're talking to your player. So you got free throws because of the foul, free throws because of the technical foul. And Jaden Court makes 3 of 4 of those. And the Lady Cyclones get the basketball.
Why do they keep talking to the coach? They don't need to. They don't need to pat him on the back and tell him it's okay.
I wasn't watching, so I wasn't sure.
I don't.
It was a different official there, not the one that called the technical, so I don't know what. He might have just been telling him. Usually coming out of a timeout, you tell them how many timeouts they have left, and so that might have been what he told him. Pilar Handy near the top. 5:50 left to play in the basketball game. Lady Cyclones trail by 10. Pilar, cross-court pass to Thone. She backs it back out, lobs it over to Handy with 15 seconds to shoot. And they're on Jaden here in the corner. They don't want her getting the basketball at all. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Pilar going to fake, going to take it down the middle of the lane, make the shot, and she drew the foul. That's pretty cool, too, because she shot off the wrong foot. Because she got bumped, she had to jump off to kind of lean in forward and still make the shot. And Pilar, second time she's gone to the free throw line to try to make an and one, and she's going to right here. Brenna Burke checks back in the game, as does number 12, Zariah Willis. Jaden Court will check out. I didn't see who else came out for Russellville. Free throw's no good. Lady Cyclones trail by 8 with 5:24 left. Castile, double team, triple team, threw it back. They got to hurry. They got 4 seconds to get it across the timeline. Shot clock's down to 25. That's got to be a 10-second violation, and it is. When they're running the shot clock, they will use that as a 10-second count, provided somebody's running the shot clock that knows kind of what they're doing and stay on top of it. They were at 24 and still hadn't got it across. So obviously, and they blew the whistle at 25. It's a good call there. A 10-second violation. You have 10 seconds to get it across the timeline. Lady Cyclones down by 8 now with the basketball with 5:14 left. Jaden Court back in the game. She's standing in the corner on the W of War Eagles over here to our right side. And they have one man on her. Now she's going to move, pick up the basketball on the pass on the screen, dribble to the free throw line. Lobs it out on the right side to Thone. Inside to Handy. Lost it. It goes off the face of Campbell. Scramble for the loose ball. And let's see. Russellville had it, but is it a jump ball or did somebody call timeout? The jump ball to belong to Russellville. I didn't see anybody for Russellville trying to call timeout. I just assumed. You usually want to protect those, but you do have 3. But I don't think anybody got it in time. So Russellville will inbound it. Brenna Burke going to step into this one. 3-pointer for Brenna Burke. What a great time for her first made 3, and we got a foul on top of that.
That's great.
Perez got her on the follow-through, so this is going to be a made 3, and you get 1 free throw.
That's Perez's 4th foul.
I already had her for 4. So.
Oh, do you? Is that 5?
Yeah, I have her for 5 now. And they count the basket. They're chalking to make sure it was a 3, I think, and. Or was it not on the shot? Was it somebody else? Okay, after the shot, this is even better for Russellville.
Yeah.
This is better. What happened is there's a made 3 by Brenna Burke, and the foul happened not on not on the shot. It was well after the shot, so Russellville's going to get to shoot a 1-and-1. So they have an opportunity to get an extra free throw out of this deal. Or not a 1-and-1, but 2-shot foul because of a double bonus. So well after the shot, Russellville makes the 3, and then there's a foul, so not on the follow-through. And there's a foul where they fouled Brenna Burke. And that was the 5th foul on Jasmine Perez. And so Brenna Burke's going to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. So Russellville can come out of this possibly 5 points better instead of just the made 3 or even the 3 in the and 1.
Perez is still in the game.
Okay, so maybe it's just 4. First free throw is good. And if the coach is asking for an explanation, we saw this happen in the boys' game last week. It was well after a shot and then a foul, and so you got that. That's why it's not an and 1. If it's long enough after the shot, it's a foul after that. So, and the fans on the far side don't understand because they're not Heritage fans. They're not near. They can't hear the conversation going on our side, so we're benefited by that. Free throw is good. So made the 3 and then got the foul. So 51-48. Lady Cyclones are within a 3-pointer. Castile in the front court with 4:45 left. Plenty of time, and Castile almost walked, but she juggled the ball a little bit so didn't have control of it. This is Blockberger on the right side. Stitt's 3-pointer from the right side. Rims out. Perez underneath. Gets the rebound. Goes back up. Misses that one. Pilar Handy with the rebound. Brenna Burke will bring it up the floor. Lady Cyclones trail by 3 with 4:26 left to play in the basketball game. 51-48 is our score. Russellville has not led in this game. Here's Ely, the 15-foot line. Gets it out to Thone and whistle, and let's see. 3 seconds in the lane is going to be the call. Boy, at 4:15 left to play in the ballgame, you call your first 3-second lane call. Wow, that is tough. That goes against Russellville, and usually you see that in the first half. And they stopped the play again because the shot clock had not reset, I think. Russellville trailing by 3. Needs another turnover here. This is Castile being chased. Double team still in the backcourt. Blockberger crosses the timeline with 1 second to spare, and now we have a foul in transition there. It's going to put Blockberger on the free throw line to shoot 2 as this foul is called on, I think it's going to be on Zariah Willis.
Coach is hollering, don't foul. That's
number 1 on Zariah. And it'll send Blockberger to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. The first one is good. She's 1 of 2 from the line, has 4 points in the game. Jaden Court will check in, replacing Willis here. With 4:05 left to play in the basketball game, Lady Cyclones trail by 4. It's been a long time since Russell's been this close. It's been the first quarter since they've been this close. The second free throw is good. Now they're down 2 possessions, 53-48. Thone in the front court. Here's Burke. Will take it baseline. Throws it out to Pilar Handy at the top of the key. Hands it off to Court. Her runner in the lane. No good. Pilar with the rebound. Goes back up off the glass and in. And a timeout called by Coach Court. Willis will check in. Lady Cyclones within 3 once again, 53-50, with 3:46 left to play here in the basketball game. (53-50) our score. The Lady Cyclones trailing here, just under 4 minutes to go in the game, and it's been since the first quarter since they were this close. At the end of the first quarter, they trailed by 7. They trailed by 15 at half, by 10 at the end of 3 quarters. And, boy, it's been some big plays there. I mean, the three-pointer made by Brenna Burke and then followed up by 2 free throws by Brenna Burke. Jaden Court going to the free throw line to hit 3 of 4 after the foul and the technical foul called on the coach. And a couple of 2-pointers by Pilar Handy, and that's the reason why the Lady Cyclones have cut this lead to 3. No made field goals by Heritage here in the fourth quarter, but they still have been to the free throw line plenty, and they've got 5 points in this quarter, all from the charity stripe, 5 of 7 from the line. 3:46 left. Russellville, twice they've been down by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Once they had the ball, but had a 3-second in the lane violation on their previous possession. Castile gets it in the backcourt. Blockberger pass ahead to Perez. 3:40 left to play in the ballgame. Can't run out the clock because you got a shot clock, so works against you. A blocking foul called on Zariah Willis. This will be number 2 on her. And it'll put Blockberger on the free throw line, she's the one that just made the previous 2 free throws. She's 2 of 3 from the line, all coming here in the fourth quarter with 3:35 left. The free throw is good. She's hit 3 in a row. We got to do something to jinx her. Court will check in. Remember, they're playing offense-defense with Willis and Court because Court has 4 personal fouls. So she can't really play tight defense because you can't risk it. Second free throw is good. Again, back to a 5-point possession. It's gone 3, 5, 3, and back to 5. Thone. Pass in the front court caught by Court. Jaden starts her drive. Cross Burke. Little floater in the lane. This one rolls out, but she's fouled. Boy, that almost went. You'd have heard the fans right below us explode if that would have happened. 3:22 left to play here in the basketball game. The Lady Cyclones have pulled within 5, and they're going to send Brenna Burke to the free throw line. Zariah Willis will check in, replacing Jaden Court. They're supposed to wait on that. She's supposed to shoot 1 before they allow Willis in.
Well, Perez has just fouled out.
Yeah. Okay, Perez is out officially with 7 points now. Auburn Kimes in the game. For Rogers Heritage. Free throw is good for Brenna Burke. She has 8 points. Her career high was 12 points last week against Fayetteville. Career as a Lady Cyclone, should say. I'm sure she had more than that junior high, but she's just a freshman. Makes that one 9 points for Brenna Burke. Lady Cyclones again cut it to 3, 55-52. Plenty of time left in this game, 3:22 left. Russellville trapping in the backcourt, doesn't work. Kimbrell in the lane, kicks it out. Castile faking the 3, cross-court pass. This is Blockberger. She'll launch the 3. This one no good. Tipped, and Pilar Handy chasing it down. She saves it in bounds. Great job by Pilar Handy. And we have a timeout called. We have it? Okay, we had a timeout as she was about to fall out of bounds. Coach Court thought instead of endangering that, he called the timeout. And sometimes you can't risk that. So Russellville now with just 1 more timeout left. They have Rogers Heritage as 3 more timeouts. We have them as count by 2 timeouts left. But either way, the Lady Cyclones trailing 55-52. This will be the second time that they've trailed by 3 and have the basketball. We'll take a quick break and be right back. As well as they've shot the three, or seems like as well as Rogers Heritage is. I understand them taking the three, but thought that was a little quick there. They still had more than 20 seconds left on the shot clock. They take the three, they miss it. Pilar Handy chasing down the rebound, saving it in bounds. Russell calling timeout to save possession. So the Lady Cyclones, with 3:06 left to play here in the ballgame, trail by 3, 55-52.
Well, Rogers has shot 0 for 3 in this fourth quarter, but before then, last quarter, they were 3 of 4. So you're right, they have been shooting the lights out.
And it seems like they just hit it at the worst times for Russellville. Not that there's ever a good time, but most inopportune times. Brenna Burke taking a baseline, bounce pass underneath the Ely. Look at the two freshmen work. The two ninth graders working together there. And Ely's layup cuts the lead to 1, 55-54. And here's a steal by Russellville. Castile dribbled it off her foot. Brenna Burke taking it all the way. Left-handed layup is good. Brenna Burke with 11. Lady Cyclones with their first lead of the basketball game with 2:31 left. Ball knocked away by Thone, but picked up by Castile in the front court for Heritage. 2:24 left. Taking it baseline is Kimes. Underneath Kimball. Shot blocked by Ely. Kimball gets it back. Blocked out of bounds by Ely. Ely, Burke doing work. Burke with the assist. Ely with the bucket to cut it to 1. Burke with the layup to take the lead. Ely with 2 blocked shots here. 2:14 left. 16 seconds on the shot clock, though. That's what you got to watch. Inbounds pass comes to Castile. Willis almost with a steal and a timeout called by Coach Lehman. He is upset with his team on that inbounds play. Lady Cyclones with a 56-55 lead after trailing by, I think they trailed by 17 at one point. I know it was 15 at the end of the half there. But they blew the buzzer. I don't know why they did that. They're resetting it now. And they're trying to figure out if this is a 30-second or 60-second timeout. But the Lady Cyclones with a 1-point lead here, 56-55.
They've done a good job. This pressure defense is what brought them back into this game.
Russellville, they're not playing like ninth graders. Not playing like a young team in this comeback. And Brenna Burke with 11 points, Jaden Court with 18, Pilar Handy with 12, Leah Ely with 6 points and 7 rebounds and 2 blocks on that one. I don't know how many blocks she has for the game. I know she has 2 on that time down the floor there. It's a 1-point lead for Lady Cyclones. 14 seconds on the shot clock for Heritage, and they still have 0 on the clock, so they're trying to get that set before they've had a few clock issues today, trying to set with shot clock and trying to set it with a timeout situation. So they got it at 2:11 here with 14 seconds on the shot clock.
We just can't get caught with a touch foul. We just can't do that.
Castile, you don't want to bail him out with a foul here. Gets the inbounds pass to Stitt. So with 12 seconds to shoot, and double dribbles the call. It was going to be a steal for Russellville, but Stitt with a double dribble. Either way, Lady Cyclones with it. .205 left. Lady Cyclones with a 1-point lead. Now you can't run all time off the clock. Remember, there's a shot clock. Now it's working in Heritage favor. You can't milk all the time off the clock. Shot clock's down to 21 seconds. And Rogers Heritage is going to back off. They're going to let Russell run some time off the clock. It's down to 15, 14. I know it's not in your shots, right above the scoreboard. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they don't get it off in time. It worked, but didn't get off in time. Shot clock violation. That's a good call. It worked. It ended up in a layup, but just ran it 1 second.
Yeah.
1 second. It took 1 second too long. How about that? A minute and a half left. Lady Cyclones lead is still 1. That's a beautiful play, too, but just 1 second too long. Stitt with it. Check that as Castile on left side, and now a blocking foul is going to be called on who? This is Pilar. She's out of the game.
Didn't need that.
And it's going to be on Pilar Handy. She has fouled out of the basketball game with 12 points. I mean, heck, we got 3 players with 4 fouls, so it's just a matter of time before somebody fouled out. And so Pilar's got to check out, and Gracie Campbell will check in for her. Minute 18 left to play in the basketball game. Lady Cyclones lead is 1. Castillo going to the free throw line, where she has been deadly tonight. She has 13 points in the game, just 3 made field goals, everything else coming from the free throw line. She is 5 of 7 from the line. Pressure's on this first one, right? Now, she knocked it down. Doing everything we can here. 14 points for Carly Castillo. She has tied the game here with a minute 18 left. 56-56. This one's short. And now ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Campbell. Cyclone fans wanted a foul. That would have sent Gracie Campbell to the free throw line. Minute 17 left, and we're all tied. Again, don't forget the shot clock. Minute 12 and 29 seconds left on the shot clock. Got to get that in our picture here. 23 seconds. Lady Cyclones running their offense, not running delay here. Jaden Court, jab step back three-pointer, misses, and Lockberger with the rebound. They're going to push it up the floor with 54 seconds left. We're all tied at 56. This is Stitt. Lily Stitt back to Blockberger. 25 seconds to shoot. Almost lost it. Castillo splitting the double team. Floats it over the left side to Kimes. She's double teamed underneath, and a jump ball will be called as Burke tied her up. It'll belong to Heritage. The shot clock stays at 18 with 39 and a half seconds left, but 18 seconds left on the shot clock. We're all tied at 56. Inbounds pass comes to Blockberger. Her shot partially blocked by Elin. They've got on a foul. Ooh, that's tough.
Boy, that was a great block.
Yeah, I don't think Elin jumped. I think she just stood still.
Yeah, she did. Her hands
Russell
were
would have had
straight
the
up.
basketball with a tie game and 37 seconds left, but instead is putting Blockberg on the free throw line where she hits the first one. She's hit 4, now 5 in a row from the line.
Bad call.
57-56. It's the second one. Rogers Heritage has not hit a field goal in the fourth quarter. All their points have been from the free throw line. They have a 2-point lead here. There's a 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 24, game clock at 25. Here's Thone missing the 3, and traveling is the call.
She did jump with both feet.
So now Russell's going to have to foul with 20 seconds left. Will they foul him immediately, or will they let him cross the timeline first? Blockberger going to be the trigger man. Inbounds pass comes to Stitt, and Stitt off travel but no call. Got it off to Blockberger. Castillo in the front court with 13 seconds, and now we have a foul called on Brenna Burke. And this will send Castillo to the line to shoot 2. And let's be realistic, she can't hit both of them. She hits both of them. It's 2-possession game with 12 seconds left. First free throw is good. Okay, it all rides on this one. Lady Cyclones trail by 3 with 12.9 left. Now Russell could get a quick 2 and then a call timeout to stop the clock, but you really would like to see if she misses this free throw here. Castillo made it. That's tough. Thone in the front court, 10 seconds. Jaden, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Jaden will launch a 3. No good. Campbell underneath, putting it up and in, calling timeout with 4.1 seconds left. Gracie's got 5. Lady Cyclones trail by 2, and you need that's a last timeout for Russellville. And they're talking about maybe putting some more time on the clock, but they've got 4.1 left. The official down there talking, I'll be honest with you, I thought it was 4.9 when they called timeout, because they called it as soon as they hit the shot. I don't know if they're going to put that on or what, because they've run the 60-second for the timeout, so we'll have to wait and see, because usually you can't do that. So we'll see if they have it at 4.1. I think it should be 4.9. Lady Cyclones got a foul quick, and then hope they don't make 2 free throws and come out with a 3 or 2, whatever they can get in 4 seconds. Lady Cyclones took the lead with a little over 2 minutes left. Saw it tied at 118. Rogers Heritage has not hit a field goal in the fourth quarter. All they've done is hit free throws. They've had 12 points all from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter.
They show 5 seconds.
Okay, that's about what we thought. 5 seconds, what they put it up there. And Heritage going to call timeout. Blockberger didn't want to throw it away, and she knew she was getting close to the 5-second count.
I thought that was their last timeout.
Well, they had them only taking 1 in the third quarter, and they took 2 in the third quarter, so they've given them an extra 1, but they at least did have that one. They still show them with 2. We have them for 0 now. It'll be a full timeout. Senior boys action coming up after this. As the boys taking on Rogers Heritage. Both teams will be in action twice next week after Christmas, Tuesday and Wednesday, and both will be afternoon games. The girls' games will start at 2 o'clock on Tuesday and Wednesday. The boys will play at 3:30 on Tuesday and Wednesday. The girls will host Rogers on Tuesday, while the boys host Shiloh Christian. And then on Wednesday, the girls will host Mount St. Mary Academy, and the boys will host Little Rock Catholic. But we're wanting a good finish here. Lady Cyclones trail by 2. And this is the problem where everybody's ready to go, but the clock is still rolling on that timeout. You got 5 seconds left, so that's why we're having to wait. I don't like it when they do that. See how much time is left. Now they put 5.1. We got an extra 1/10 of a second. We'll take that. Russell got a foul quick if they don't get a steal. Love to see a steal here. It comes in to Stitt. And now Stitt falling backwards. A foul called on who? And foul called on Russell, a 2.2. Probably a little bit too much time went off the clock. Coach Court was one that he thinks that Stitt stepped out of bounds.
Looked like she did.
I don't think Russell was wanting to foul there. And that's number 5 on Ely. 6 points for Ely. Pilar Handy's fouled out with 12. Jaden Court's been in the game with 4. Brenna Burke has 4. They're both still in the game. 2.2, you're going to heave in a 3, and you hope she doesn't make both. She just made one of them. Yeah. And they gave it to her to shoot, and they still haven't, Russell still hadn't subbed in and out. That free throw should not count. That free throw does not count. Russellville still had, you get 30 seconds, was it 30 seconds to bring in somebody? So that free throw doesn't count because Russellville had not subbed in yet. The official gave her the basketball, and that was his mistake. Should not have given it to her. So Stitt's going to have to do that over. It's fine with us, helps us. Free throw is good. That makes it a 3-point game. If she makes this one, it's over. Still going to be desperation if she misses it. In the game is Milo Waborny. And that one's good, and that's it. Lady Cyclones trail by 4 here. Going to launch a half-court shot here. Won't go. Lady Cyclones lose it by a score of 62-58. Made a valiant effort coming back. They even took the lead at one point in the fourth quarter, but just unable to hang on. They lose this game by 4. Give us a minute. We'll give you some totals for you here in just a moment. Lady Cyclones lose it by a score of 62-48. And just to kind of let you know how that went, in that fourth quarter, Rogers Heritage started the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead. Lady Cyclones took the lead, ended up losing the game, but Rogers Heritage did not make a field goal in the fourth quarter. Now, what they did do is they went 14 of 17 from the free throw line, and by my count, they were 30 of 38. You talk about cashing in from the free throw line. When you get 30 of your 68 points from the free throw line, you're doing a good job of hitting some free throws. Lady Cyclones were led by Jaden Court with 18 points, who scored in every quarter for Russellville. 12 points for Pilar Handy, who fouled out. 11 points for Brenna Burke. 6 points each for Talia Ely, who fouled out. 6 points for Rain Thone. And Gracie Campbell had 5 points. Russellville loses it 62-58.
Well, Russellville, we shot a total of 19 free throws, whereas the other team shot 38. Does that tell you anything? We made 14 of 19, which is not bad. We were 3 of 12 from three-point line. That needs to be improved. Rogers was 8 of 22, so they cooled off just a little bit. They didn't cool off in that third quarter. They were 3 of 4. But anyway, Russellville did a great job coming back. The only thing I think I can say is, if I was that Rogers coach, I'd send the officials a Christmas card.
Well, the Lady Cyclones did a good job coming back, and they did it what seemed to be for good, or got over the hump with a pass to Ely, who hit the left-handed layup, cut it to one, and Brenna Burke's layup. They gave the Lady Cyclones a lead, but just could not hang on. They had battle back, took the lead with 2:31 left in the game. However, with a minute 18 left to go in the game, it was tied up on a free throw by Carly Castile. As we said, they did not make a single field goal, and I would have liked our chances had you told me that. But boy, they hit the free throws when they needed to. 14 of 17 in that fourth quarter alone. And Rogers Heritage wins the game, 62-58. Lady Cyclones fall to 5-4 on the season. Their next game, they'll play Tuesday and Wednesday, both times at home. And both times, the tip-off time will be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They'll play at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday as they host Rogers, and then on Wednesday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon as they host Mount St. Mary Academy. We're going to turn our attention to the senior boys here in just a little bit. Once again, that score, 62-58. Lady Cyclones fall to Rogers Heritage. Welcome to senior boys basketball. The Cyclones getting ready to take on Heritage. Russellville defeated Heritage last year, and they did it over at Rogers High School as a part of the Rogers Classic there, and Russellville beating Heritage there. Girls lost by 4 in a tough loss in which they battled back from 17 points down, took the lead with 2:15 left, and about 2:21 at left, I think, actually, and ended up losing the game by 4. Hopefully the boys can split with Rogers Heritage. Russell's coming off a loss against Fayetteville. The Cyclones are 4-3 on the season. I tell you, the girls and boys are playing just about everybody from the 6A West. When you look at it, looking at it, the girls. I'll just look at the girls' schedule here. They play Bentonville West, Bentonville, Springdale, Fayetteville, Heritage, and they'll play Rogers next week. Now the boys did not play Springdale. They tried, but Springdale did not want to play, so it was a girls' game only. And then the Rogers boys have bowed out next week because of COVID issues. So the girls will play Rogers Heritage next week at home, and Russellville has found a game. They're going to host Shiloh Christian after the girls play Rogers. But still, it seems like we're playing everybody from that conference, and that's not bad. You play up and playing some 6A teams to get ready before you head into conference. And next week will mark the last 2 games before New Year's, and once New Year's hits, then we look at getting ready for conference play, and Russellville will open conference on the road for consecutive games, 1 at Van Buren and 1 at Greenwood. So next week, when both teams are at home on a Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon, that's your last chance to see Russellville at boys and girls at the Cyclone Arena until January the 12th. So you might want to come out that afternoon if you're able to. If not, we'll have the games for you here on Cyclone Booth on our YouTube channel, courtesy of EAB Sports. I'm going to pause here just for a moment and then come back with the starting lineups for tonight's game. Both teams getting ready to have the starters introduced, but I think we're going to have the national anthem. If so, we're going to pause and listen to that. Heritage looks like they're doing it. We do have the starters for Russellville, but checking to see, and yeah, we are going to have the national anthem, looks like. So we're going to pause and listen to that.
We remind you that all interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom and our institutions. Lessons and growth are best learned when respect is shown to all. Basketball fans, we are excited to continue with competitive team activities. Please do your part to help us finish the season. Throughout the gymnasium are posted directives that need to be followed. Tonight, help us complete the season by wearing your mask at all times, practicing social distancing of 6 feet, and following the seating requirements. Please do not sit in the red tape rows. Now I ask you to please stand, face our nation's flag, and join me for the playing of our national anthem. That's
Here are the starting lineups for the Russellville Cyclones. They're going to start off with 5'10" junior guard number 3 Grayson Sims, 6'6" junior forward number 5 Marcus Jackson, 6'6" senior forward number 11 Savion Brock, 6'1" junior guard number 13 Hayes Vines, and 6'1" sophomore guard number 20 Caleb Carter. Let you watch and listen to those guys get introduced. A couple of those making their first career starts as Russell Cyclone.
Number 11, a 6'6" senior, Savion Brock. Number 13, a 6'1" junior, Hayes Vines. Number 20, a 6'1" sophomore, Caleb Carter.
Russellville coached by Kyle Pennington in his 3rd season at the helm. Russellville under him is 47-16, 4-3 on the season, 1-1 on the road. For Heritage, their starting lineup: number 22 Jaden Torres, number 23 Micah Hill, number 25 Lucas Surratt, number 30 Ian McChristian, and number 40 Kyle Ingram. They're 2-1 here at home. Averaging 55 points a game are the Heritage War Eagles. They defeated Siloam Springs 68-60. Also defeated Harrison by the exact same score. And really pounded Greenwood 58-22. I'm looking at their losses. Berryville, Farmington, and Morrilton beat them by 5. But the only blowout they've had is when they beat Greenwood 58-22, 36-point blowout. Everything else, win or lose, has been 10 points or less. They lost to Berryville by 10. Heritage in their home white uniforms with orange and navy blue trim. The War Eagles, so they have an Auburn kind of theme here, but their Eagles more like Philadelphia Eagles, Paris Eagle out on the mid-floor. Russellville in their road black uniforms with red and white trim. And they'll win the toss. Kyle Ingram tipping it in the back court. There we get going. And if you're just tuning in for the boys game, we do have a shot clock because Rogers Heritage plays in the conference that's using it this year. Russellville's conference will use it next year. 35-second shot clock. It resets anytime the ball hits the rim. Or if it's kicked, it'll reset to 15 if it's under 15. McChristian gives on the right side to Torres. Back to McChristian. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. A drive by McChristian. He missed it. Savion with the rebound. Gives it off to Caleb Carter, making his first start. Caleb's been really improving for the Cyclones, giving more and more minutes per game. Savion Brock on the baseline. Now swing it around in the corner. Marcus Jackson, who can hit it from out there. They know that. They're out on him. Caleb Carter. Back on the left side this time. Cross-court pass. Grayson Sims launches the 3. This one off the mark. Rebound to Ingram. Grayson Sims had a field day against Fayetteville, knocking down 5 threes in that game. Pull-up 15-footer won't go. Savion with his second rebound. Hayes in the front court. Stops on the left wing. Gives it right back to Carter. Savion on the right baseline this time. Facing the basket. Stepped out of bounds on his drive. 6:33 left to play first quarter, so not even 90 seconds in. We have no score. The Cyclones averaging 58 points a game. Heritage averaging 55. Catch and spot 3 by Hill. That one no good. Carter with the rebound, and Caleb's going to bring up the floor himself. This time the left baseline for Savion. Marcus wide open left side. Misses the 3 there with the rebound are the War Eagles. 2 of them fighting over it there. Who wanted the rebound stat? Here's Torres. Pull up. Off the backboard. Too hard. Savion with 3 rebounds already. Marcus in the front court will slow it up. Sims on the right wing. Gives it up to Vines. Caleb Carter looking right side. Won't use the screen. He'll take a baseline jump stop in the lane. Contorts his body in the air. This one rolls off. Tips it, trying to keep it alive. But Heritage has it on the breakout. 1 on 3. It's a pull-up jumper anyway, and Hill fills it up. Not really the numbers you want, but it worked for Heritage, and they lead it 2-0. Caleb Carter gives it and goes and cuts inside. Savion looked like he was going to back his way in, but kicks it out. Caleb will use a screen this time, set by Savion. Swinging around left side. Grayson lost his dribble there when he mishandled that. Marcus Jackson, floater in the lane. This one rolls in.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Just floated it over the rim.
Marcus is averaging 6 points a game. He's got 11 threes on the season, but gets the 2-point basket there to tie it at 2. And on the right side is Torres. Torres takes it all the way and hits the layup. Jaden Torres with the basket. It's 4-2 lead for Rogers Heritage. Under 4.5 to play first quarter. Jump stop in the lane. You heard a slap there, and that shot rolling in by Caleb Carter. That's an easy call when you could hear a foul like that. And he's going to the free throw line, try to give Russell their first lead of the game. That foul's on number 30, Ian McChristian, his first. Substitutions coming in for the Cyclones. Number 23, Trent Stokes, is a 6'4 junior forward. And 5'10 senior guard, number 0, Michael Jones. They'll replace Savion Brock and Grayson Sims. Free throw won't go. We're all tied at 4. With the rebound was Ingram. With the basketball is Jaden Torres. They'll give it up to McChristian. Ingram. His shot's good. 6-4. Heritage with the lead. Boy, they made the switch. They didn't realize Marcus Jackson was wide open in the corner. He spots this one up from 3. This one's short and tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Jones, they said. It'll belong to Heritage. Appreciate you joining us for tonight's basketball game, starting at 4 o'clock with the girls' game. And we're thankful that we're off and able to come up the hill and bring this to you. In the basketball game, Kyrie Sampson, number 15, who started his drive, was cut off there. Taylor DeMond, number 24, also in the game. He has it at the top of the key. Cyclones beat this Heritage team last year at Rogers High School. Ingram, that's got to be a double dribble.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. You know, he mishandled the pass and bounced it twice. That counts as your dribble.
And I was watching him.
Yeah.
He's in the lane for at least 7 seconds. So
Oh.
if they're going, I'm waiting for them to see if they're going
We
to
have
call
official
that.
timeout. We got blood on the floor. And there you got to check somebody because they got blood on the floor over there where they're trying to inbound it. Yeah, I was looking because Ingram had that look like he didn't realize he'd used his. It's on Grayson Sims. I think they're pointing. Is it on Grayson?
No, they're saying where the blood is, trying to get somebody to go wipe it up, but no one's
Well,
moving.
Grayson's got something on his on inside of his left arm, or where the hinge is there. It may just be a Band-Aid or a wrap or something. It may just be my eyes playing tricks on me.
No one's going to wipe it
Yeah.
up.
Well, they're waiting on a towel is what they're doing. Somebody's back there in the training room, and you can see the door over on that far side. That's where they're coming. I guess it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. It sure looked like Grayson had something on his arm. As he gets closer, it wasn't him. So we don't know who was bleeding, but there's blood on the floor. Who knows? It might have been left from the girls' game. So Coach Bennington using this official timeout to talk to his team. Rogers Heritage staying out on the floor. Russell trailing by 2 here, early going, 6-4. I want to mention to you that the girls are going to host Rogers High School, not Rogers Heritage, Rogers High School on Tuesday. Rogers boys canceled the game with our boys, and so Coach Pennington looked and found a game, and he's got Shiloh Christian coming in on Tuesday afternoon. So Tuesday at 2 o'clock, the girls will host Rogers. And then at 3:30, the boys will host Shiloh Christian. And then on Wednesday, that's Tuesday of next week, on Wednesday of next week, both teams will play the exact same time, 2 and 3:30, but the girls and boys will play Mount St. Mary Academy and Little Rock Catholic. Now finally back to action. 3:08 left to play here in the first quarter. Cyclones trailing by 2. Baseline is Stokes. Here's Grayson Sims, left side three-pointer. It's the iron. With a rebound is Sampson. Russell trailing by 2 here with 2:47 left in the first quarter. Using a screen is Dumont. The little floater from the right side won't go. A little out of control there. Sims has the rebound. He's going to push it up the floor. Grayson in transition will slow it up, get it to Vines. Carter's open on the left side. He'll take it baseline now. Floats it over to Stokes. Stokes' shot won't go. With the rebound is Heritage. Russell had a chance there in the paint. Couldn't convert. They still trail by 2 with 2:19 left to play here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, far side, no good. Underneath the rebound, Fulcher, and going to have a foul called, I believe, on Stokes. We'll have to wait and see if that's who they give it to. No, they're going to give it to Caleb Carter. His first. And the first team foul called on Russellville. Marcus Jackson back in replacing Stokes. Coming off a screen, off the inbounds pass is Sampson. His three won't go. We have a whistle, foul. No, it hit the right next to the support beam. It's a support wire, I guess, is what pulls it up and down. It actually hit that, so dead ball. It belongs to Russellville. 6-4 our score. Heritage leading the Cyclones. 2:02 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock hasn't been an issue so far in this first quarter. Michael Jones cross-court pass to Carter. Immediately in the corner. Here's Sims. Vines will reverse it around right side. Russell working the ball around the perimeter. One player in the lane. Right now, here's Michael Jones, top of the key. Three-pointer. Michael Jones filling it up. Knocking down the three, and the Cyclones have their first lead of the game here with 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. They lead at 7-6. McChristian now on the left side to Kyrese Sampson. And whistle foul called on Caleb. This will send number 35, Jaden Fulcher, to the line to shoot 2.
That's Caleb's second.
Yeah, that's number 2 on him. You're right. Second team foul, and both of them on Caleb.
At the line, Jaden Fulcher.
First free throw by Fulcher's no good. A little flat on that shot. Into the game for the first time, number 10, Brett Wilbers, a 5'10 junior guard who replaced Caleb Carter, who's out with 2 fouls. Second free throw, missed them both. It's tipped out, kept alive there momentarily by Rogers Heritage, but Russell gets the rebound. Nice feed underneath. Michael Jones, what a pass.
Good pass and a beautiful left-handed shot by Jackson.
Yeah, Marcus has 4, and the Cyclones lead by 3, 9-6. Jaden Torres gave it up there working left side. Now looks back just inside the three-point line as Fulcher. Stop and go by Dumont. Cyclones stepping up intensity. You can hear their bench underneath or on this side cheering their team on. Off the face of Fulcher, tipped around a couple times. Hayes Vines comes down with it. 31 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Shot clock is off. Grayson Sims faking the 3, drives inside. Floater won't go. Wilbur's keeping it alive and tipping it straight to Marcus Jackson. Good job, Brett. 18 seconds left. Grayson Sims going to get near the top with 10 seconds, 9 seconds to shoot. He'll use a screen set by Marcus Jackson. Drive down the middle lane, and he's going to draw the foul with 3.2 left.
Oh, that's a beautiful drive by Sims.
That'll be on number 35, Jaden Fulcher, his first, the team's second. Grayson, a 69% free throw shooter on the season, has not scored in this game yet. First free throw by Grayson is good. Grayson had 21 against Fayetteville last week, his season high. Knocked down 5 threes in that game. Has 13 on the season. Second free throw is good. Hit them both. 3.2 left. Nobody's back to help. They got a 5-second count going. They're going to get it off in time. They do, and count it. That was Taylor Dumont on the buzzer, but the Cyclones still have a 3-point lead after 1 quarter of play, 11-8. Cyclones lead by 3 as we get ready to start the second quarter. 11-8. Almost a perfect way to end, except for their last second shot there for Rogers Heritage by Dumont. Sims jump stop in the lane, kicks it back out. Here's Michael Jones. And turnover, Russellville.
Vines was breaking to his right, and Jones just threw it where he thought he was going to be.
Bounce pass on the baseline. That's Ingram. They set a screen for Hill. His 3-point is blocked. They're going to foul called on Russellville. Well, we thought it was clean, but I guess it wasn't. Our opinion doesn't matter here. That's going to be on number 3, Grayson Sims, his first, and it's going to put Micah Hill on the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws.
Makes the first one. They're 1 of 3 right now. Made the second. If he makes this, he can tie the game.
He does. Knocked them all down. 7:29 left to play here in the first half, and we're all tied at 11. "19 seconds on the shot clock. The basketball not close enough to draw a 5-second count. Now 11 seconds to shoot. A timeout called by Coach Pennington. Russell will have it with 9 seconds left on the shot clock and tied at 11. We'll take a quick break. I don't know if Coach Pennington didn't like what he was seeing or he just has a play for this. Russell using a timeout here. All tied 11. We have 9 seconds left on the shot clock. 7:03 left to play here in the first half, and all tied at 11. Jones and Sims out near midcourt to inbound the ball. And Heritage in a zone. They're not going to challenge at all until they get closer. 5 seconds to shoot. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Sims going to shoot a 15-footer. Nice screen set. The ball rolls off the iron, though. And Heritage has it all the way down the floor. It's a layup going the other direction. Micah Hill has it. He's got 7 points, and Heritage takes back the lead that they had to start the game. It's 13-11. 6:38 left. Jones in the corner. Won't pull the trigger on that one. It's a 3-2 zone, and they're all right around the three-point line as the farthest they're extending it out. Carter was open. He's cutting the basket. Nice feed by Savion. Left-handed layup by Caleb. Savion, if you saw him, he motioned and cut to the basket. And so he even called the play there and got the assist. We're all tied at 13. Layup the other direction. Torres has got 4. 15-13. Heritage backs up by 2. Jump stop in the lane, and traveling is the call by Caleb. And Marcus Jackson going to check in for the Cyclones, replacing Hayes Vines. 15-13 our score. The War Eagles leading. Rogers Heritage, fairly new high school. Russell's played them in football twice. Home and home, just a 2-year contract. Show you how long ago that was. Billy Dawson was the football coach back then. And now we have a charge. Micah Hill will be whistled for his first personal foul. As many fouls as we had in the girls' game, it's the exact opposite in this game.
It is.
6 fouls total.
And Michael Hill, you could tell that's going to be a charge. When he lowers his shoulder and his head, you're going to get that call on you. And that's exactly what he did.
2-point lead for Heritage. 5:38 left to play, and now we have a legal screen set by Russellville. Never see those. I'm not saying they're not happening. I'm watching the ball usually and don't see what's happening because this happened away from the basketball, and that's going to be on Savion. That'll be his first, the 14th foul. So just as I speak, we have another foul. Hope we don't get into that because that was a long game because of so many fouls called on that girls' game. Spinning is Ingram. He was cut off by Savion. There, Dumont. He's cut off by Sims. 18 seconds to shoot. Still plenty of time for Heritage. And this is Torres taking it left side. Shot off the wrong foot. Missed the shot. Looked like Ingram had the rebound and got fouled. Take your pick. Couple Cyclones there. 2 officials kind of chatting about it. We're going to get on Marcus Jackson, his first. And the 16 foul, 15 foul on Russellville. Torres will be the trigger man on the left baseline. Inbounds pass comes to Ingram, looking to give it right back to Torres. Instead, though, coming off a screen is Hill. Missed the shot. Savion with the rebound. Savion's 4th rebound of the game. Jackson in the corner. Passes on the 3 this time. Gives it up to Grayson Sims on the right wing. 4:45 left to play here in the first half. Russell trails by 2. Savion has drive the basket, lost it, tipped it, and Michael Jones had it, and he was fouled. The ball was knocked into the back court by number 24, Taylor Dumont, but he committed a foul hitting Michael Jones. I'm just glad Michael's okay because that had the makings of an injury there, the kind of way he dove for the basketball and almost clipped Michael on the knee. Trent Stokes checks in the game, replacing Savion Brock. Russell new 35 here. 4.5 to go, trailing by 2. Stokes on the baseline. Cross-court pass to Grayson Sims. Immediately gives it up to Jackson. 13 seconds to shoot. Sims, and now we have a legal screen. Again called on Russellville. This will be on number 23, Trent Stokes, his first. Russellville on back-to-back possessions, I think, has been called for illegal screens. Trailing by 2 here with 4:06 left to play in the first half. Jaden Torres has it right now, guarded by Caleb Carter. Micah Hill just fell down along the right side. I didn't see what happened.
He slipped. They thought a Russellville player hit him, but the Russellville player wasn't even close.
Torres taking it all the way with the layup. Jaden Torres has 6 points. It's a 4-point lead for Heritage. Russellville just needs to get a shot off. They've been forever since they've even taken a shot. A couple of illegal screens have caused turnovers on their last 2 possessions. Carter will take it baseline here, cut off here, gets it to Grayson Sims. Fakes left, comes back right in the lane. Little 10-footer, gets the bounce.
Oh.
Grayson Sims' first field goal of the game. He has 4 points. The Cyclones trail by 2. 3:08 left to play here in the first half. 17-15. This is Torres working against Stokes as Russell's made a switch. Bounce pass in the corner, 3-point by DeMond. Knocked it down, but before he shot it, he traveled.
Yeah, I think he took a little hop or a little skip, then he shot the ball.
Vines in the game for Russellville. 3-pointer is no good. Russellville trailing by 2. Crossover dribble by Torres. Off the glass and in. Torres has got 8 points. Now we have a timeout called by Coach Pennington. Cyclones trail 19-15. And we'll take a timeout also. Hey, Paige, I have a question. Who's number 4? Who's that guy?
Junior Brown.
Junior Brown? Okay, thank you. We have it as LeBron May, and that's not him. So, all right, thanks. Junior Brown. Okay, I was asking Paige Thomas who number 4 was because he's not. That's incorrect on our roster. Junior Brown is the one that took the last 3, missed it for Russellville. He has the basketball. So we're using that timeout to try to figure out who that is. His first appearance in a varsity game as a Cyclone. Brown pull up, missed the shot from the baseline. Russellville trailing by 4 here. Heritage on the move. 3-pointer, a little short. And Michael Jones with the rebound. Cyclones going back the other direction. Marcus Jackson. A little bit behind him. He caught it, though, gets it back. Hayes Vines on the left side. Jones was calling for it on that right side. Cross court's a little too dangerous there. 3-pointer by Vines, no good. Trying to get the rebound, he does. Sometimes the shooter knows exactly where that ball's going, and Hayes Vines with the offensive board. Michael Jones, 3-pointer. And he's heating up. Couple of threes for Michael Jones, and Russell within a point. Minute 26 left to play here in the first half. On the right side is Taylor DeMond. At the top is Mick Christian. Looking to give it up. He's without a dribble. Shot clock now at 14. Hill fakes the 15-footer, takes it left side of the lane with the right hand. Good grief. He's got 9 points. It's a 3-point lead for Heritage. 21-18 our score. Cyclones trailing. Final minute of the first half. Michael Jones thought about it. Sims won't think about it. He'll take it. Missed the 3 with the rebound. Good block out by DeMond. 38 seconds left. The shot clock is about 4.5 seconds. A little faster than the game clock. Heritage backing it back out. Shot clock at 16.
They got a player in the lanes just standing there. No one's counting.
Trying to set a screen. He's going to work the other direction. Dumont in the lane, off the glass, no good. 5 seconds. Vines had it, and he was fouled by Dumont. I think Taylor was a little frustrated there. He missed that shot, and because that was a layup try. That picks up his second foul. 3.6 seconds left. That's just the 15th foul. Nobody's shooting 1-1 in this first half. And we'll see what they're going to put pressure because they don't want Russell rolling the ball down the floor. 3.6 seconds left. This is Grayson Sims. 2 seconds. He's going to be fouled. Well, you may not get a shot off, but you're picking up fouls, and that's all some of their main guys. Torres is first. 1.2 left. Russell's going to try a half-court shot here. We'll see what they do. They missed it. At the end of the first half, Cyclones trail it 21-18. Are you going to kick the extra point? Make it up 8? And then are you going to onside kick? Against a running team that you give them 55 yards. Yeah, the game day decisions was unbelievable. Unbelievable. That going for 2 when you're up 7, I'll never understand. I'll never understand. Because I asked one of the assistant coaches, well, put us up 2 possessions. I said, yeah, but you kick the extra point, you don't lose. You know, there's a chance that. Yeah. It was our third 2-point try, and I think it was one that we had run earlier. What are we doing? Oh, man. Yeah, because you would have beaten Lake Hamilton at the time, top 5 in 6A. You never know. But Weaver, yes, his daughter's a senior, so I assume he's still hanging around for that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to. I mean, they just won state without him. Why do they don't need him. Yeah, they don't need anything. Yeah, they do. This year. Yeah, Lake Hamilton returns almost everybody. Yep. Yeah, Mountain Home loses a ton. Well, we're going over and talking with somebody in the stands who's here for the girls' game, and it almost seems like it's a different flow for the guys' game, and that's what we're saying is like it's a not to put anything on the officials, but same officiating crew, but not as many fouls, and so it's like there's a flow that there wasn't here for the girls' game, and that's what it seemed like. Nobody got in the 1-and-1 in that first half. Russell trailing by 3 at halftime. Defensively, Russell looked really good. They just didn't hit as many shots, but only down 3. I mean, I'm looking at free throws. I think Russ went to the line twice. I think Heritage twice. Not that it should be even, but it was pretty even, and just a pretty good flow to that first half. And Russellville, led by Michael Jones with 6 points, then 3 players with 4. Grayson Sims, Marcus Jackson, and Caleb Carter. Heritage had Micah Hill with 9 points and Jaden Torres with 8. And so the coach that we were talking to said Micah Hill's really impressing him for Heritage. He says how smooth he is, just coming off the screens and moving with the basketball. It's number 23. He's in the corner, doesn't have it. It's put up and in there to start the second half. Ian McChristian, and it's a 5-point lead for the Heritage War Eagles.
We need to get Sims lit up here on 3 points. I think he's 0 for 3. We can get him going.
There's Savion on the block. They double down on him. Caleb Carter's open. 3-pointer short. Missed the shot, but that's a good open look there. Russell trails by 5 here. And this is 22 Jaden Torres. Gets in the corner. Wide open look for Surratt. 3-pointer. Did not score in the first half, and a timeout called by Coach Pennington. Doesn't like the way this is starting here. We don't either. We're down by 8, 26-18. Well, in that first half, we didn't get to give you the rest of the stats. I think Heritage, like I said, been to the free throw line twice, right? Wasn't it for 5 free throws 2 different times? Micah Hill hit 3 of 3. And
yeah, the total team was 3 of 5.
Yeah, 2 different times. And Russellville was at the line twice. Grayson Sim was 2 of 2. Caleb Carter 0 of 1. Russellville on the season, 65% from the free throw line coming into this game. Trailing here 26-18. Now, once again, the boys' game with Rogers have been canceled, the one that's a week from today, so Russellville found a team to come down and play. That'll be Shiloh Christian. So Tuesday at Cyclone Arena, the girls will play at 2 o'clock hosting Rogers. The boys will play at 3:30 hosting Shiloh Christian. And then both teams will play the next day, Wednesday, Mount St. Mary and Little Rock Catholic at the exact same time, 2 and 3:30. Savion Brock on the block, or near the block. He's on the baseline, dribbled out near the corner here. Michael Jones knocked down 2 threes in the first half, gave it up there. He's running the baseline, Jones is. They're trying to spring him in this against this zone as a drive. And count the basket. No, they say on the floor. Okay. waiting for that. I was hoping he'd pump that fist. And it's going to be a foul number 23, Micah Hill, his second. And War Eagles have stayed in this zone, this 3-2 zone, the entire time. And there's a lob on to Savion Brock, missed the left-handed layup. But Coach Pennington happy with the execution, just not the last part. He got an open look. Those are going to start falling. Trailing by 8 here. This is number 40, Ingram. In the corner. That's that guy, Hill. Micah Hill's got 12 points there, his first 3 of the game. And just like that, it's an 11-point lead. 29-18. Cross-court pass to Sims. Three-pointer from the right side. Won't go. Rogers Heritage going to push it up the floor a little bit. Russell back quickly. Torres. Bounce pass down low. Wide open was McChristian. He was wide open. Somebody missed an assignment. He's got 4, and now a timeout called by Coach Pennington. 6:03 left to play in the third quarter. Russellville trails 31-28. And at halftime, Russell trailed by 3. They have not scored here in the second half, while the Rogers on a 10-0 run to start this half.
And Russell's down to 1 timeout.
Yeah.
And
is that right? I thought we had 2 left. I know what the scoreboard says, but they were incorrect on the girls' game. So I wonder if they've given one of Rogers' timeout to us.
Well, it shows Roger with 5 of them. Well, I don't know how many they had in that first half.
Yeah. That's what they have. They have one looking down there. They see what they told Coach Pennington. They told him he has 1 timeout left. Usually you save 1 or 2 for if you're behind. Near the end of the game, you make a basket, you call timeout, stop the clock. Russell would be like to be in that position right now as they're trailing by 13. We'd like to think that it would come down to a 1 or 2 possession game. Russell got some work to do. Grayson Sims shot blocked. Nobody there to pick up the loose ball because Jones had to retreat, get back on defense. Bounce pass to the top. Here's Surratt, three-pointer. A little flat on that one. Rebound, Marcus Jackson. Cyclones trail by 13. Have not scored here in the third quarter. They need a basket in the worst way. Michael Jones, three-pointer blocked out of bounds. Okay, whenever you get a blocked shot, remember what you do the next time. You pump fake.
Pump fake and let him fly past you.
26 seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock does not reset. It's got to hit the rim. Hayes Vines faking the three. There's the pump fake. Didn't pull the trigger on that one, though. He got him to fly there. His pass deflected out and stolen away by Heritage. Pass ahead to Torres. Layup. Missed it. He blew the layup. Surratt there to clean it up. He missed it. The follow is good. That almost missed the third try. McChristian, though, has 6 points. And Russell down by their largest margin here at 15. Sims is deflected out. Vine gets it. Caleb Carter open. Three-pointer. Caleb Carter's first three of the game. He's got 7 points. Cyclones' first basket of the second half comes with 4:46 left on the clock. Turn around by Torres. He got in too deep there and can't put that totally on Caleb because he's in foul trouble, so he's got to be very careful not to pick up a cheap foul here. Cross-court pass to Sims. He's bumped in a foul. 2 officials called it. It'll be on number 25. Wait to see who they signaled it on. Surratt. Wilbur's back in the game. And also in for the first time, Jaden Berry, number 15. He's a 6'3 sophomore forward. Marcus Jackson, Michael Jones check out. 35-21, Russell trailing. 4:15 left to play here in the third quarter, and now we have what? Illegal screen. It's a third illegal screen called on Russellville. That's on Grayson Sims, his second. Bounce pass on the block. It's Ingram. Started one way, back the other direction, and whistle foul. It's going to be called on Jaden Berry. I think they missed a double dribble there. That's what it looked like to me. Kyle Ingram will shoot 2. You got the bounce there. Russell trailing by 15. Hitting the second one, we have a substitution coming in for Heritage is Taylor Dumont. 16-point lead for the War Eagles, 37-21. Wilbur's catching it in the lane, kicks it out to Carter. A blocking foul called on Heritage. Boys, as much of a flow we had in the first half, we don't have that here in the second half. We're starting to stop in quite a bit. That's going to be on Kyrie Sampson, his first. Sims will lob it out up top to Wilbers. Bounce pass on the right side to Carter. Russell trying to solve this 3-2 zone, not shooting all that well from outside. Here's an open look here. Sims missed it. It's tipped out by Wilbers, and it belonged to Heritage.
Sims just hadn't got in his groove yet. He's 0 for 5 from 3-point. We need him to light one up real quick.
Russell's only hit 1 in this game, and that was Caleb Carter. No, I'm sorry. Michael Jones hit a couple in the first half. Traveling's going to be the call here. 37-21. Cyclones trailing by 16. 3:16 left to play here in the third quarter. There's Sims on the right side. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Wilbur's backing it back out. Sims back on left now. Carter in the corner, 10 seconds to shoot. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Fans chanting it down. Russell threw it away. And now Brown checks in for Vines. 37-21 our score. Heritage with the lead. Pull up at the right elbow, this one in and out. Berry with the rebound, gives it off to Carter. He'll bring it in the front court. Missed the shot, but it's open, and you gotta loosen up that zone a little bit. Somebody's got to knock down some on the outside. Ooh, they missed the travel there, but they're going to call the foul instead. Foul goes against Russellville, and it'll be on number 20, Caleb Carter. He's just picked up his third.
I think there was a walk before there was a foul.
That's what it looked like to me, yeah. Looked like he turned. He was surprised that Caleb was there and took an extra step, and now a timeout called by Heritage. 2:11 left to play here in the third quarter. The Cyclones trail at 37-21. (37-21). Cyclones trailing Rogers Heritage here with 2 minutes 11 seconds left to play in the third. Russell just one bucket here in the third quarter. They've gone cold at the wrong time. They hit a three-pointer. Caleb Carter did. They played pretty good defense. They just can't score right now. They just really have it struggling. And on the flip side, Sampson knocks down his first shot, a three-pointer, and it's a 19-point lead. This is Brown. They switched, still a zone, but switched the look, a 2-3 zone. Pass tipped and stolen away by Ingram. And he threw it away in the front court. Was trying to go to Sampson, just too far out in front of him. Minute 33 left to play here in the third. Russell trailing 40-21. Brown goes in the corner to Caleb. Back up top to Sims. Here's Brown on the left side, 16 seconds to shoot. Minute 12 left to play here in the third. Wilbers to Sims. Inside it, Brown. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Brown. Somebody's got to shoot it. 1 second. Shot clock violation. 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Russell trailing by 19. And Russell just not used to looking at the shot clock, you know. And they will not have that until next year. Heritage has it this year. Pull up, no good. Brown with the rebound. Ten-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock as we close out the third quarter. .15 seconds to shoot. Russell being very, very patient, almost too patient here.
Yeah, they are. Too many
offense.
passes.
Yep, three-pointer, no good. Crashed the boards a little bit better that time, but unable to come up with it. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Torres in the front court. Taking it all the way, hit the layup, count it, and he drew the foul. Well, we'd like to restart this third quarter. This has been a disastrous third quarter. Russell trailed at halftime 21-18. They've scored 3 points here in this third quarter, and Heritage has doubled their score at 42. The foul was on Barry. They put it on?
I think
no,
they did.
they put on Sims. Free throw was good. On the buzzer, Grayson Sims missed the three. We've come to the end of 3 quarters. Our score, Heritage 43, the Cyclones 21. Cyclones trailing 43-21. One more quarter of play. And a tough game for Cyclones. Tough game for the girls, too. They trailed by 17 at one point. Ended up taking the lead in the final 3 minutes. Gave it up. The Heritage girls defeated Our Lady Cyclones by 4 without hitting a single field goal in the fourth quarter. All they did was shoot free throws. I think it was something like 13 of 15 in the fourth quarter. It's 13 of 17, something like that. Here's a steal to start the fourth quarter, and now a carry is going to be the call on Sampson.
Yeah, Russellville dodged a bullet. They had the numbers on us going for the basket.
Go inside, tried to go inside to Jackson. It was knocked away, and here come the War Eagles. Torres coming in from the left side. Sidesteps his man. Little finger roll is good. Torres has got 15. He's one of 2 players in double figures for Heritage. Hill the other. 45-21. Russell has to chase it down in the back court. Possession was not gained by Heritage, so the shot clock did not reset. It's down to 13 right now. Jump stop in the lane. Shot is no good. Boy, nothing falling for Russell, because that's exactly how you want to play against a zone. If you can't knock it down from the outside, you want to drive in there, and just nothing is going Russell's way. 45-21, Cyclones trailing.
Oh,
An offensive foul. Yep, that's going to be on Ian McChristian. That was easy to see as he extended that left forearm out. Checking in will be Micah Hill. He replaces Sampson. Cyclones trailing by 24. 6:39 left to play here in the basketball game. Russell back-to-back games next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. So host Shiloh Christian and then Little Rock Catholic. Nice feed underneath. Russell getting the basket there. Caleb Carter. Caleb's got 9. There's a pull-up jumper here, knocked down by Torres. Boy, he can't miss now. He's got 17. 47-23. Caleb going to launch the 3 from the left wing. This one no good. With the rebound is Ingram. He'll slow it up, give it to Torres. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. 47-23 our score. Faking a 3 there. Dumont will take it. Missed that one badly. Heritage had the rebound. They're going to call a foul on Russellville. This will be on Grayson Sims, I believe. If so, it's his 3rd. Yep. A 15 foul on the Cyclones. Savion Brock and Brett Wilbers into the game for the Cyclones, replacing Marcus Jackson and Grayson Sims.
Brett Wilbers and Savion Brock in for the Cyclones.
That's Torres with it. In the corner there to Hill. 3-pointer. He's smooth on his shot. He's got 15 tonight. Russell trailing 50-23. Bounce pass inside to Savion and a blocking foul called. They gonna count the basket? Okay, now he counted it and then he waved it off. Did look like he was saying continuation. Looked like it should have been on the floor. That's on Micah Hill, his 3rd. So wave off the basket. It's 50-23. Cyclones trailing. Vines gets it and immediately goes inside. Goes off the hands of Savion. Russell keeping possession. Carter on the block. Double team. Somebody's open. Feeds it underneath to Savion. He's fouled going up. Savion going to the free throw line, looking for his first point tonight. He's 60% from the line this season. That'll be on Micah Hill, his 4th. He's in foul trouble with 15 points. With 5:05 left, they may keep him in the game. He walks over to the bench, and I think they're going to keep him in the game. Savion's first free throw is short. Russell trailing 50-23. It's been a rough night for the Cyclones, boys and girls tonight. Second one's good. He's got 1 of 2. 50-24. Reverse layup there by Hill. Missed it. Vines has it. Double team is going to be a foul. And if that's on Hill, he's out of the game. Cooper Bowman is in the game. Did they give it to him? 1-4. Yes, they did. Cooper Bowman's first foul. 50-24. Cyclones trailing. Just under 5 minutes to play in the basketball game, and that's 17 fouls called on Heritage, so we're going to walk it to the other end. It should be Hayes Vines going to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Hayes has not scored in this game. Has not shot a free throw in a varsity game this year. He'll shoot the 1-and-1 here. Free throw was good. Surratt coming in for Heritage for Ian McChristian. Second free throw hit that one. Vines hits both. Russell trailing, though, by 24 with 4:55 left. Russell pressuring in the backcourt, looking to trap. They do. Bounce pass off to Hill. Quickly pass in the front court. It's going to be picked off by Caleb Carter. Right-handed layup is good. Caleb in double figures with 11 points now. Russell going to try it again. Keep up the pressure in the backcourt. They got 5 seconds to get across the timeline. They do. This time to Torres. Torres in the corner. Micah Hill fakes a three. Shoots this one over Carter. It's short. Ball tipped, and Jones has it on the move. Michael Jones. Pass in the front court. It's tipped away, but Wilbers catches it. Out to Vines. Open. Left side. Three-pointer is good for Hayes Vines. He's got 5. And a timeout by Rogers Heritage. I don't like this way this one's going. Russellville. It trails 50-31. So a couple free throws there by Hayes Vines and a layup by Caleb Carter, a three by Vines. And got to credit also Michael Jones for grabbing that ball and racing down the other side of the floor. Russellville trailing big here, but not quitting.
Well, we need somebody like Vines to lift up this team and score a couple of times, and it'll lift up the whole team when you do that.
Yeah, Russellville probably going to lose this game, but you want to finish strong because they're not going to play a game for a week. They're going to break, I'm sure, for Christmas, but they'll play back-to-back games on Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon. Said to you, but kind of just in case if you have a schedule, the schedule's wrong next week. First of all, it's different teams for the boys. Second of all, the first game is going to be at 2 o'clock. Girls will play at 2 o'clock on Tuesday and Wednesday. The boys will play at 3:30 on Tuesday and Wednesday. The girls will play Rogers. The boys will play Shiloh Christian. That on Tuesday. 50-31, the Cyclones trailing. They got 3 seconds to get across. They do. Micah Hill, double team, gets it off to Torres. 19 seconds to shoot. That's what's on the shot clock. This is Dumont. Nice pass underneath and a blocking foul. Going to be called on Russellville. The basket will count. Ingram will go to the line to shoot the and one. He's 2 of 2 from there tonight. He's got 6 points. Brett Wilbers picks up his first. Trying to take the charge, just didn't get there in time. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the game. Free throw is good. The big guy's got a soft touch. 3 of 3 from the line. 53-31. Cyclones trailing. 3:45 left, and now traveling is the call. Just kind of got caught up in the air without anything to do with it.
Yeah, just no place to go with it.
Sims will check in, replacing Michael Jones. This is Ingram in the backcourt playing catch with Surratt. And now in the front court with a pass to Duman. Hill, corner three, good. Micah Hill's got 18, and now he's their leading scorer. It's ahead of Torres. He's got 18, Torres has 17. It's been that two-man show for Heritage, and they lead Russellville 56-31. Grayson Sims, right side, three-pointer for Grayson. He's got 7. That's his 14th three-pointer on the season. And Grayson knocks the ball away. Vines picks it up. Vines in transition, shot blocked straight to Caleb Carter. He'll miss the shot. Hill with it, and he's lost without a dribble. And he travel? No, a timeout called. That should have been a travel, but I guess they got the timeout in time is what they're saying. 56-34, Cyclones trailing here. And I don't know how much time's left because they've done that thing where they show how long the timeout is going. So.
Well, one good thing about this game is you got some people, some players that are getting to play, getting to start. That's going to help them in the long run, especially when the conference games start and you need them in those conference games. They're going to have the experience under their belt to really contribute to the team.
Russell will start conference the first week of January when they come back to school. They go on the road the first week, to Van Buren on the 5th, and then to Greenwood on the 8th. Van Buren, a new conference opponent for Russellville this year. Russell trailing 56-34, 2:49 left to go in the game. Torres in the front court, gets it to Ingram. .14 seconds on the shot clock. Ingram, right elbow. Looking for Torres. Spin move on the block. That one rolls in. But not much you can do about that one. I mean, when you're hot, you're hot. 58-34. Sims on the baseline to Wilbers. Right back to Grayson. Three-pointer is good. Grayson Sims is in double figures with 10 points. Back-to-back games for Grayson to be in double figures. He had 21 against Fayetteville. There's a scramble for a loose ball, and
one calls a foul.
it can't be a jump ball because Wilbur's the only one that had it. How's that jump ball? He had it secured.
One was calling a foul.
Well, they called a jump ball, and that's what they ended up ruling it. Wilbur's diving on the floor for that loose ball. It was initially knocked away by Savion. Under 2 minutes to play. Carter, can he get the steal? He's diving on the floor for it. There's a kicked ball by Heritage. It'll belong to Russellville. There's no quit. Just look at Caleb's face on that. You can see there's no quit in Russellville. He was yelling, let's go. They don't care about the score. They don't care about the time. All they care about is playing hard. Grayson Sims from the corner. That one won't go, and whistle a foul on Savion.
There wasn't nobody around him.
That wasn't a foul. No, that's all right. we had a pretty good view of it, and I know they're calling a push, but he wasn't right behind the guy. Kind of was off to the side of that one. But either way, we'll walk it to the other end, and Taylor Dumond will shoot the 1-and-1 for Heritage. 58-37 is our score. Minute 38 left to play. And Dumond missed this one. Rebound. Lyons gets it. Lyons on the left wing. Everybody around the perimeter. Now cutting inside was Vines. The pass never got to him. It was kept alive by Wilbers, though. Here's Grayson. His three-pointer won't go. And last touch by who? It'll belong to Russellville. Last touch by Heritage. Shot clock reset because the shot did hit the rim. Minute 13 left to go in the game. Russell going to fall here to 4-4 on the season. Regroup, take a couple days off for Christmas. Here's Caleb Carter, three-pointer. This one rims out. Savion tips it, but Heritage has it. Now we have a foul called in the backcourt. It's either on Carter or Grayson. It'll be the fourth on either one of them. They're going to give it to Grayson.
Yeah.
And so that'll be a 1-and-1 as we go to the other side. Ian McChristian has 6 points in the game, has not been to the free throw line. Minute 4 left to play in the game. Free throw is good by Ian McChristian. 7 points.
And for the Warriors, number 3, James Israel. Replacing James Torres.
.59-37 our score. Heritage with the lead. Hits the second one, so 60-37. Heritage pulling out some of their players, doing it one at a time to get them a round of applause from the fans who showed up here for Heritage. Final minute of the game. Cyclones trailing 60-37. Grayson Sims in the corner. Vines at the top. Grayson Sims, a long three. This one no good. Savion keeping it alive, tipping it to himself. It's going to be saved, but straight to Savion. Underneath the Caleb Carter, count the basket, and he drew the foul. Good job by Savion keeping that alive. Russell had Brock with the assist to Caleb. He's got 13 points in the game. And now Brown back in for Russellville, as is Jaden Berry, and also in the game for the first time, 6-foot senior guard, number 2, Connor Bailey. Free throw won't go. (60-39). Heritage is going to improve. They're picking up their 5th victory tonight, or the season tonight. Russell going to fall to 4-4. Long three, no good as it hit the support beam. Shot clock turned off now, 18 seconds left to go in the game. Victor Purefoy, his first appearance, number 22, 6-foot junior in the game. And Brown will bring it up the floor for the Cyclones. Five seconds to shoot. This is Berry. Kicks it out. Brown, 2 seconds, 1 second. Russellville doesn't get shots, kind of fitting. Russellville had struggled with the shot clock a few times tonight. They struggle to close the game out here. Russellville loses the game 60-39. We'll give you the scoring totals. Heritage was led by Jaden Torres with 19 points. Micah Hill had 18. Those were the 2 players in double figures for Heritage. For the Cyclones, they were led by Caleb Carter, who had 13 points tonight. Grayson Sims in double figures for the 2nd consecutive game. He had 10 points. 5 points for Hayes Vines. 4 points for Marcus Jackson. I'm missing somebody who I'm missing. Oh, Michael Jones had 6 points. 4 points for Marcus Jackson. And 1 point for Savion Brock. Cyclones lose it by a score of 60-39. Tough loss for both teams tonight. They're praying at midcourt. Like to see that. Haven't seen that before. So Russellville falls to 4-4 on the season. The girls lost tonight, and they fall to 5-4 on the season. Anything to add?
No, we shot 3 of 6 from the three-point line that fourth quarter, which was good. Just wasn't enough to bring us over the hump, but 5 of 15 for the whole game. I think Russellville played good. You could tell that right now Coach Pennington is just trying to get some people in there and get some experience under their belt.
Their next game will be Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. On Tuesday at 2 o'clock, the girls will host Rogers. The boys will host Shiloh Christian at 3:30. Thanks for joining us.